Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. Isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to our August 17th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. As you can see, the Thai palm trees behind me. We are live from a Thailand beach right now. So before we get started, we're very close to being over 1,000 subscribers. So support the movement, support our Kriya Yoga family, subscribe to our YouTube channel at VEDAGURUDEV. 2 long-form YouTube videos every day, Babaji quote and satsang edit. So very good value and very good videos every day on the YouTube channel at VEDAGURUDEV. Support the movement. Also, make sure you discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga 100% free. Go to freekriyayoga.com. and join over 630 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from around the world. And if you're ready to learn the advanced techniques of Kriya Yoga and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So with that said, everybody put their comments and questions in the YouTube chat and we'll get started. So we're going to start this August 17th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with what we call Purnasuti, complete yogic breath, stilling our mind and calming our mind and getting our mind ready to go into deeper states of meditation. So if you don't know how to do Purnasuti, straighten your spine. If you don't know how to straighten your spine, imagine a string on top of your head. Pull that string up, shoulders back, chest expanded, and slowly and gently close your eyes. Inhale through both nostrils, like a wave coming into the shore. Exhale through both nostrils, like a wave going out to the ocean. Smoothly and gently in one continuous rhythm. If a thought comes into your mind, just witness it, acknowledge your thought, and detach and let it go. Let all your thoughts pass. Be aware of your body. Be aware of your breath. Breathe in the new fresh air through both nostrils on the inhale. Breathe out the old stale air on the exhalation through both nostrils. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the darkness. Purnasuti is an excellent way to start your day when you wake up. an excellent way to end your day before you go to sleep. Calming and stilling your mind, letting go of all distractions and all thoughts that come into your mind. A few more breaths. Inhale the new fresh air through both nostrils. Exhale the old stale air through both nostrils. If a thought comes into your mind, just witness it, acknowledge it, detach and let it go. Let all your thoughts pass. Don't get attached to any thoughts. Inhale through both nostrils like a wave coming into the shore. Exhale through both nostrils like a wave going out to the ocean. Slowly and gently, at your own timing, open your eyes, come back to your surroundings, and contemplate how you feel. This concludes our practice of Purnasuti, complete yogic breath. So we're ready to get started with our August 17th VEDGURUDEV Live Soul Talks. Everybody put your comments, your questions, your experiences, whatever you want to share in the YouTube chat, and we'll answer it wholeheartedly. Welcome, Veronica. Namaste.
Namaste.
Great to have you here as always.
Great to be here. Happy to be here no matter what happens. So I know our last Soul Talks, we had an orb visit us. So maybe that orb will visit us again. So never a dull moment here.
Yeah, so all those people that don't know what Veronica's talking about, our last Soul Talks a week ago, I was going on about something, and then a big orb appeared right in my face, and I didn't know where that came from or how that happened. So I posted a video of it on our YouTube channel. Actually, we have a video of it now. Maybe you should play it.
Let me go find it. Ooh.
People can see what we're talking about. Never know what's going to happen on VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks. All type of unexpected things happen. I almost blew away. It rains. The internet doesn't work. So who knows? Maybe we'll be visited by the orb again. So yeah, let's show them the video so they know what we're talking about from last week. When you focus on the mantra, you don't have time for the distractions or the monkey mind or the mental clutter. So yeah, it's helpful to focus on the monkey on the physical mind. Do I have a big light on me?
Yeah, there's
right
a glow, like a white orb on your face.
Where's
it
that
could be
coming
Babaji.
Is that Babaji? Like an orb on your face.
It could be, Oh, that's interesting. I just saw that too. I was wondering if it was my computer screen.
I was thinking maybe something was going. Yeah, it's like this white light right on your head. Your face.
Interesting. The sun is that way, so where's that one coming? Interesting. Hold on, let me see if I could turn off my light. Oh. No, still right?
It's like right there. It's like not moving. It's like this white orb.
Let me see. Interesting. How can I block that? Is it still there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe we have a visitor. Welcome to our Soul Talks. If you have any questions, orb.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It wasn't there.
Try cleaning your lens. Maybe it's something on.
Yeah. I'm trying to clean it off. Is it better now? It was something on the lens.
Probably
it was
some
like
bird poop, like a flying bird just dropped a gift.
Really?
It was like some sand or something. I don't know. Who knows how this crazy stuff works?
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm ascending. I'm turning into a light being in real time.
Yeah.
Somebody please record this so they can show other people.
Evidence.
We have evidence of Maha Samadhi. VEDGURUDEV is turning into a light beam in real time. My time is up. See you later. Goodbye, cruel Maya delusional world.
Bye.
So as you see,
Yeah.
who knows what happens on these crazy VEDGURUDEV live soul talks. I ascended into a light beam out of nowhere. So if you see me drift off as an orb or a light beam, say goodbye, VEDGURUDEV. He's got his wings. He's ascending. So Sandy, if you're out there, put in your YouTube comment what you thought that was, or who joined us, or where that light energy came from, and what its name was, or because Sandy's a medium, so she probably knows more about this than me. She probably felt what energy that was. So let me know. But yeah.
Well,
I'm
she does have
ascending
some
to a light beam.
She says, yeah, spirit and universe works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I would agree. That was unexpected, I thought it was some sand or the sun, but the sun is that way, so it definitely wasn't no sand or sun, and it kind of followed my face, which is weird.
Sandy says, I heard Yogananda as soon as it appeared.
So. There you go. Divine Kriya Yoga energy in light form of Yogananda. We were blessed by Yogananda's essence and presence in the form of light, which is outstanding because he's one of the highest Kriya yogis ever to live. And probably if it wasn't for Yogananda, none of us would be practicing Kriya yoga. He brought Kriya yoga to the West, and no one ever would have heard of yoga if it wasn't for Yogananda. Definitely Kriya yoga. So Yogananda is the greatest, and he loves Babaji, so I love Yogananda, and I love that whole Kriya yoga lineage. Yukteswar, Lahiri Messiah, my favorite. Babaji, obviously, Jesus, Krishna. So yeah. If Yogananda visited us, I welcome his presence, and I absorb his presence and engulf his presence right over my face.
If you have this blessing, you're doing something right. It's like, thank you, Yogananda.
Thank you, Yogananda. Take over the live stream. I'll just sit back and watch, Whatever questions you have, relay them to me. Give me the stream of consciousness, and I'll send them out to the world. Kriya yoga to the world.
Yeah, that would be amazing to go back in time and hear one of his sermons. Oh, wow. Thank you. So
I mean, in the Kriya yoga tradition, there's no higher than Yogananda. He is the man,
Yes.
There is no higher than Yogananda.
Well, I was looking up when orbs appear, and it's common for them to appear in photographs and videos. So I don't know, people dismiss them, but orbs are believed to be spirits, other supernatural beings. But I don't know, there's always skeptics like, that was a dust particle. But I think it was something. Maybe it was Yogananda. So
yeah, I even said in the video, I got dust on my screen, but then I watched it back and I was like, I don't think that's dust. So I enjoy the presence of any light beings. Come in peace or leave in pieces, so that felt good. It was a good sun ray of energy wherever it came from. So Yogananda, we welcome your presence. Even though Yogananda went into Mahasamadhi and transcended his physical body, he is now a light being. We welcome him anytime. So any Kriya yogi or ascended master or spirit guide or spirit or orb or light being that wants to join us, you're always welcome. We give you an audience, even unexpectedly. So drop by, ask your questions, give me your stream of consciousness, and we'll try to answer and acknowledge you and see the blessing of a light being for what it is. So that was kind of cool. So
well, I skipped some of Sandy's comments, so I'm going to go back to them. So first she says, namaste, beautiful beings. Namaste to you.
Namaste, all beautiful light beings, including Sandy out there on the live stream.
Is that namaste, beautiful beings? Always a true joy to share this present moment with you. Yeah.
Always a true joy to share the present moment with you also, Sandy. So we welcome you anytime. And anybody out there, don't be shy. Put your questions in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them all wholeheartedly as best we can.
And Sandy wants to know, how are you doing? How are you doing, Vedguru Dev?
I'm doing pretty good. Any day I get a visit from a light being, or I have a recording of a light on my face, it's a beautiful day. It's like sunbathing in the grace of God. Like God shined his divine light right on my face, and what a beautiful thing. Because it's rained a bunch of times, so I have like a shade umbrella, so it definitely wasn't no sun. So but I welcome it. I don't try to make sense of it. I just enjoy it for the beautiful blessing that it is. So
nice.
Yogananda, if Sandy said you joined us, thank you, Yogananda. All the grace and glory to you, Yogananda. You're the greatest Kriya yogi ever, and I appreciate you always. So you're welcome to join us anytime and give us an audience. So I always feel good anytime I could come on the live stream with all my Kriya yoga family from around the world, feel the sea breeze on my head, look at the palm trees, enjoy the ocean. It's a beautiful day. Every day I wake up out of sleep, jump out of bed with a big smile on my face. Woohoo! Today's another day to do it, right? And enjoy the ocean, enjoy the nature, enjoy the birds, enjoy the flowers. It's always a great day. Every day is a great day when you're with Babaji.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy to be here. I don't know, no matter what I'm going through, I feel like these soul talks and sat songs lift my spirits. And my hope is that these conversations, we can, as a collective, help to uplift everyone, because there's too much in this world to lift us down. So I don't know. I
True.
was a little bit depressed this week because my body's not working, but I flipped the switch and I'm doing a lot better now. So yeah, I don't know. Everything's temporary. So I'd rather be
Outstanding.
happy than sad.
If anybody out there needs help, put your comment in the YouTube chat. We're here to help, right? So
Yes.
don't be shy. We uplift. Rising tides lift all boats. So collectively, we'll help and try to heal everybody worldwide, Veronica included. So let's get that collective energy up and heal as many people as possible, for free. So don't be shy. Vedguru Dev is here to help.
Sandy has a thought. She said, I have found time and time again that those in spirit use electronics to connect to us, whether it be lamps, TV, speakers, and yes, also your computer and camera. Have you noticed that, Vedguru Dev? Other orbs on cameras, and I don't know.
Yeah, in my case, it's more, I try through my daily Kriya yoga practice, my sadhana, I align myself with the pillar of light, the stream of consciousness daily. So I get more intuitions and darshans from meditation, right? They come when I clear the signal. So
yeah,
they found it more useful and more effective to reach me that way and send me messages that way. So there would be no need for them to use electronics or anything, because I have a direct connection. I do all my sadhana is to align myself and get a direct connection and use my spine as like a radio antenna to receive the signal. So there would be no reason for them to go externally to send a message to me when they have a direct phone line. The red bat phone directly to Vedguru Dev. But yeah, if you don't meditate or you don't raise your consciousness, I would see they would do that. Before I really started raising my consciousness, they come in dreams, or they come in all different ways. lay their breadcrumbs and they have their signposts. So it wouldn't surprise me if they come through electronic devices or flicker the lights or go through lamps or just to get your attention, to wake you up, right? So if you're not awakened, you would kind of need like a sign or something like, wait a minute, what's that? Okay, you know, my guru used to always say, Vedgurudev, you're looking at the forest without seeing the trees. So if you're not awakened and you're still in the Maya delusional world, they would probably need some more they would need some more things to jumpstart the car. So that wouldn't surprise me if they're like, hey, you, wake up out there, you know, let me flicker your lights, let me I don't know, put static on the TV or something so you get the signal. But in my case, I spend majority of my day clearing out my radio signal, right? Clearing the static, all the distractions and stuff. So I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So anytime they're giving me a signal, I try to have no distractions, no blockages. So I receive the message wholeheartedly, because when I started on the path of Kriya Yoga, I'm sure Babaji was discouraged with me because I didn't get the message. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, come on, Vedgurudev, get it together, you know? What are you talking about? Go to the Himalayan mountains? No. I like Thailand. It's warm and cozy. I'm not going in no cave and sleeping in a cave. Wake up, you know? Okay. Sorry, Babaji, you know? So it wouldn't surprise me, you know? They do, these ascended beings, in my case, they do have signposts and breadcrumbs. They can't interfere directly, but they give you signs along the path, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, wow, look at that. That's interesting. Okay. Let me keep going and see where this leads. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that they use like Sandy says, they use the language of frequency, right? So that's how they communicate. So in our Kriya Yoga practice, all of our practices is clearing the frequency, clearing the distractions, clearing the static on your radio signal so you can hear the signal clearly, right? You know, in the beginning when I started, my frequency was all staticky, like what?
I need to tune this in.
I couldn't get the message, you know. Now the more I did my sadhana and my yogic practices, the more I meditate, I'm clearing out the signal. So the pillar of light has a clear connection. There's no blockages or resistance or obstacles. It's a clear, direct signal. So that's why we use our spine or our Sushumna nadi as like a radio antenna, getting the signal. So the pillar of light hits the crown of your head and gives you a clear signal. So yeah, clear out your frequency, raise your vibration so you get a clear signal. If you don't know how to do that, join our free Kriya Yoga School, and we'll give you some techniques to get you started. And if you want more advanced techniques, go to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But yeah, clear out your frequency so you can get the signal. So I was definitely blocked up and I had a very staticky signal in the beginning. So all these years of practice, I cleared out my signal so I can stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So any time Babaji wants to contact me or connect with me, he has a direct phone line. Yeah. The red bat phone in the president's office, right? You know?
Yes.
Directly, right? Hello? Can I speak to Vedgurudev? This is him. Go to the Himalayan mountains, sleep in a cave. You know? Yes, Babaji.
Yes, boss.
Right away. Yes, boss. See you there. Booking a flight right now.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, I don't know, for me, like, I'll like get like I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and like videos will pop up on for me that I'm not even subscribed to, and it's like the exact message I need. And people say that they see repeating numbers, or I don't know, messages. We are given little breadcrumbs. I agree with what you said. Like, the universe has to find a way to communicate with us if we don't have a clear signal. So
yeah, like that's how me and Chad met, and that's how Chad interviewed me. I got a darshan, contact this guy. He loves Babaji. You love Babaji. He's always talking about Babaji, and he'll interview you. And I was like, what? This guy probably gets like hundreds of interview requests every day. He's not going to interview me. All right, whatever. I'll do it, Baba G. Sure enough, he sent me right back, and the saga continues. That's how the story started, and that's how I got here. So
that's how I got here.
that's how you got here. So like,
the
universe works in strange ways. Like the pieces of the puzzle come together in strange ways. And I used to try to make sense of it. Like, how did that happen? Now I just surrender to it. Like, all right, that was interesting, you know, but yeah, I'm going to stay the detached witness, and I'm not going to try to make sense of it. I'm just going to go with the flow and see where it takes me. So, you know, that's how I always go. So that's how this VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks from a Thailand beach happened. You know, let's try to do something outdoor. It looks cool. You live in Thailand, you live in an exotic place. Let's try it. All right, let's try it. See what happens, you know? And here we are on our 11th episode. So keep it going. So and then also our sad song, I used to do it inside. Now we do it outside in front of my statues. So yeah, we're trying things out. We're testing it out. Seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. We're open-minded. We're not attached to anything. So yeah, keep pivoting and trying things.
Right. I'm not married to any idea, or I'm not going down with the ship. I adjust, I pivot, I change course, you know. So be light on my feet, light on my toes, you know. Whatever God throws at me, or this crazy Maya delusional world, I said, all right, that's what the best you got. Let's dance. Light on my toes. You know, I'm Fred Astaire. I'm a good dancer. You know, you ready to dance?
Like, did you see that move? Did you see that move?
Most people are stiff and rigid in the Maya delusional world. They're like, why did that happen? Oh, woe is me. I'm Chicken Little. I'm hiding under my bed. The sky is falling. Me, I say, come on. That's the best you got?
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing, right? I'm the Captain Dan of Kriya Yoga. If you haven't seen Forrest Gump, there's a guy named Captain Dan. They're on a boat, and there's a big storm, and he climbs up the pole, the mast of the boat, and he says, come on, that's the best you got. You ain't got nothing. Right? That's me, right? That's the best you got. This is a joke to me, right?
Okay.
And I always like when Baba G says, death is a joke to me. I am the death of death, right? So if we laugh at death, all this else is kindergarten. Like, you know, not going for it.
Well, speaking of pivoting, Sandy says, yay for intentionally, vibrationally pivoting, Veronica. Well, thank you. I'm a work in progress.
Definitely. Well, always a house under construction, never finished. So we don't go down with the ship. We vibrationally pivot, change course, and go with the frequency we resonate with the most, right? So I'm not married to any idea or any Kriya yoga practice. Sometimes I feel like a click, like, all right, I guess that Kriya, that asana has run its course. Now I'm going to try a different one. So that's why I like to have a lot of tools in my toolbox. Some techniques get you as far as they can, and they run their course, and you upgrade to a different technique. So some vibrations get you as far as they can, then you connect to another vibration, and it takes you to another level and another level. So it just keeps carrying you on and on and on. So don't be vibrationally rigid or stiff. Be adjustable and be ready to pivot and change course and change directions in the present moment. Don't go down with the ship, you know.
Get a life preserver.
Get a life preserver, you know. Change course, you know. I like that there was a story of a guy was out in the ocean, and he was like, God, please send me a boat, you know. And then a boat comes, and he says, do you need help? And then the guy says, yeah, God's going to send me a boat. Don't worry, I don't need your boat. And then they go away, and then another boat comes, and he says, yeah, God's going to send me a boat. And then eventually he drowns, and he goes to heaven. He said, God, why didn't you send me a boat? He said, you big dummy, I sent you 2 boats. You're too stupid to see it.
Yeah.
So accept the blessing whichever way it comes. It don't need to say God's boat on the side, painted on the side of the boat. So just accept the blessings however they
Yeah.
come, right? So anybody throwing you a life preserver or trying to help out, don't be so stiff that you don't recognize the blessing. So
Yeah, that is
God
God
sends you
helping
a boat.
you.
That is God helping you, right? You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to say, have a neon sign that says God's boat, you know? Oh, yeah, God's boat, you know? So always
Well,
accept God's boat.
yes. Don't dismiss it just because it's not fireworks saying God.
Right. A neon sign, it says God's
Yeah.
boat.
I don't know. Sandy has an interesting thought. She says, when I haven't meditated for days, they start messing with the lights and TV. LOL. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would agree with you. Like when I'm slipping on my sadhana, they send me messages like, "Come on, VEDGURUDEV, we got to get it together. We need that balance, 1 foot in and 1 foot out." So sometimes I get lost in the sauce, editing all these videos, making all the classes for our school, and they're like, doing everything for these live streams, and they're like, we need a balanced diet of meditation, of sadhana, and worldly things, you know, Maya
Yeah.
delusional things. So balance it out, you know, not too much this, not too much that, you know, like I always said, too much masculine and not enough feminine, no balance. So you always want that balance, right? So yeah, I agree with you. If you, in my case, if I skip too much of my sadhana or I neglect my sadhana and go down that YouTube rabbit hole of is Liam Neeson dating Pamela Anderson, and I forget my
Yeah.
sadhana, and
I'm so engrossed in this.
they'll start sending me messages like flickering the lights, like Sandy said, and like, come on, VEDGURUDEV, you know, stop playing games. You know why you came back into Maya delusional world, to help people, not waste your time on this mental clutter, this monkey mind, this mental candy that doesn't serve you in the present moment. So I was like, yeah, you're right. Get back to work. I like when Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, he said, the line to God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. So we all fall off the path, fall in a ditch, dust ourselves off, get back up and keep walking. So I'm no exception. I have fell off the path millions of times. The only difference is me, I just get back up and keep walking. So yeah, Sandy's right. When you miss your meditation and you neglect aligning and connecting with the stream of consciousness, the pillar of light, then it wouldn't surprise me. They send some messages like, come on, we got to do better. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
You know, all right. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's like exercise, you know, like some people neglect to exercise. And then they say, you know, I saw that like 90% of people who buy gym memberships buy it and never go. So
Yeah.
don't be one of those people. If you have these techniques, these kriyas in your pocket, you know, make sure you use them or try to integrate them in your daily life as much as possible, you know. And if you don't have no kriyas and you don't know where to start, everything is on the screen right now. We'll give you some tools for your toolbox. And if you want more, you know, if you want more,
It's right there.
then join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But at least you'll have a framework of what Kriya Yoga is and what resonates with you and what works for free. So yeah, join our free Kriya Yoga school. Over 630 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from all around the world.
Well, I was thinking of like people that have fallen off the path. It's like the higher you go up spiritually, the spiritual evolution, it seems like the more charisma you have. And I don't know, like I was thinking about gurus that have misused their charisma. And when somebody misuses their gift, I don't know, they're taking advantage of people, hurting people. Are they still a spiritual being? Once you go that high up, you should know better than to take advantage of people.
Yeah, they call them rogue yogis, like who use their influence, their Shakti path to get material things, which they are, how could I say, lost in the sauce. My guru used to say, Vedagurudev, you're a unique yogi because you come from the Maya delusional world 100%. You were attached to that. So you have already experienced that. Most of these yogis who come from a cave, then go into Maya delusional world, they're very tempted by it, you know? But you've been there and you've done that. So you already know where that leads. So yeah, so if you've never experienced stuff, if a woman for the first time in your life has started to show you affection or offer herself to you, then, you know, they don't know what to do. They freak out, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, but if you've already been down that path like me,
Yeah, you're
then
not tempted.
you don't care. Like, no. I know it, you know, it's like, so they get influenced by the material delusional world, but if you're not attached to it, then it has no pull for you. You're like, I don't identify with this. So yeah, there are a lot of bad example of people who monetize like yogic practices, but that's the 1%, you know.
Yeah.
The 99%, what I've seen in the Himalayan mountains, they don't care about money at all. I can't even remember a time we ever talked about money. It was a non-issue in the Himalayan mountains. They don't care about it. It has no meaning. So that only has meaning in the Maya material delusional world. So it's disappointing. Like you said, you would hope that they would use their charisma to help people and do karma yoga and help people as much as possible, you know. But the pull of the Maya delusional world is very strong, you know. Even me, sometimes I gotta smack myself across the face like, wait a minute,
Ugh,
that's not the
snap
goal.
out of it.
Money is not the goal here. The goal is to help people. Yeah, you're right. You know, like
Sorry,
let me
Babaji.
get back to it. Yeah, sorry, Babaji. You know, I got the message. So yeah, you know, so it's out there, but you have to have a strong meditation practice and a strong mind to overcome it. Like, nah. My favorite story is Ramayana Maharishi. When he got to the place of his ashram, he took all his rupee, his Indian money, and just threw it in the water. Say, I never want to touch his dirty money again. So gross, so dirty.
So
And he
gross.
got his wish. So I thought that was beautiful. So yeah, when my guru said you're gonna have to go into the Maya delusional world and help people, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to touch that gross money again and gross energy,
Yeah,
and you
pay
know,
bills.
everybody's trying to cheat you and steal your money and trick you and, you know, sell you something you don't need, and it's gross. Can I just sleep in the
Yeah.
cave forever? You know, so but yeah, here I am. So I'm not I'm happy for what I got, not what I don't got. So I'm gonna make the best of it and put a smile on my face, you know, and see how far it takes me. And it's been a pretty good journey, I have to say. So
Yeah.
yeah, don't let these rogue yogis, don't let the 1% become your 100%, right? So most people
Yeah.
say, oh, I can't practice yoga. This yogi did this
Yeah.
and this
We don't-
yogi did that. You could say that about anything. I can't go to Christian church. This priest did that and this priest did that. That's only the 1%. So you can't let the 1% spoil the 100%. So there are people always like to attach to the bad examples, but what
Yeah.
about the millions of good examples, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't let that deter you or, you know, stop you from practicing yoga. Yeah. In all spiritual traditions, there are people who have misused their power, but just keep going and do what resonates with you. And anytime they tell you to wash their car or give them all the money in your bank account,
Yeah.
go away from that person.
Yeah.
You know, they're misusing their power.
Yeah. You should know better. Shame, shame, shame.
Shame on you. You know,
Yeah.
giving a black eye to the
Yeah.
yogic tradition of such a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
or any spiritual tradition. Like, don't use your power or your influence to hurt anybody or steal people's money. You know, that you should be working for the white flag, not the black flag, right? So anytime you hurt anybody or cheat anybody or steal their money or whatever, you have changed teams indirectly, you know. So don't change teams. We need all the light workers to come together in unity and come up. Too much darkness. We need more light out there.
More
so
light.
Let's get to work, right? So don't change teams, right? No matter how much money they got, right? Like I said before, if you showed up at my house with a Brinks truck of $5 million and told me to hurt a child, I wouldn't do it. So that kind of tells on them also that they're not real spiritual people, because no spiritual person would hurt an innocent child, steal from people. You know, these are lower frequencies. We're rising our frequency to the higher spiritual frequencies. We're climbing the ladder up to bliss. We're not climbing the ladder down to ignorance, you know? So stay away from that ignorance. Too much already. We're climbing out of the pit of despair, you know? So if you're going the wrong direction, it's okay. Pivot, change course, and change direction. It's never too late, right? No matter what you've done in your life, see the right way and go the right way of God. Don't hurt people. Don't steal from people. You know, any of these lower frequencies, don't fight people. Don't be angry at people. You know, you could see it plain as day when you raise your consciousness that this is not the way. So be like Baby Yoda and see this is the way, right?
This is the way.
Go the right way, right? Go the wrong way, you know? No matter how much money they give you or try to tempt you, say, no, your money's no good over here. You know, your fairy dust, paper money, take it out of here. It's no good over here.
Yeah. I mean, it made me think of something I heard a while ago. It was, you lose your money, that's nothing. You lose your health, well, that's something. But if you lose your integrity, that's everything. So you
True.
can't get your integrity back. Like,
Yeah,
don't sell your
I
soul.
would agree. You know, like, how do they say this? I only have two things in this world. They said this in Scarface: my word, and my balls, and I don't break them from nobody.
Oh my God. They're precious.
Right? So I didn't know Scarface was a philosopher, that
deep.
Cuban Miami guy, right? You know? So don't break your word or your ass for anybody.
Yes.
Or the other thing, you know? That's all you got in this world, you know? So we don't change for nobody. Don't break it for nothing, right?
That'll live in my mind forever. I was also thinking about Patanjali's teaching, where he said, "Don't hurt yourself." And I had a thought: what if success is guaranteed? I simply need to show up for myself every day and do the things I know I need to do. But when I don't, I'm hurting myself. I need to make myself a priority, to love myself by simply showing up. Because we do that. We get lazy and we're like, oh, it's not that important. But I don't know. I think just simply like doing all the things we know we need to do.
Yeah, what Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, it's called the yamas and the niyamas. So the yama is called a parigara, which is non-stealing. Don't steal from others and don't steal from yourself. Because we steal from ourselves a lot of times, right? We cheat ourselves by going the wrong direction and taking the wrong road. So we're actually cheating ourselves and lowering our frequency and not doing the best. So yeah, if you really see this in this perspective of a parigara, then you will not cheat yourself. You'll have self-love and you'll clear out all the obstacles and the blockages and the resistance, so you have a clear path for success. So I had to learn this the hard way. When I started on the path of Kriya Yoga, I got in my way a lot of times. I was my biggest blocker, my self-doubt, my unworthiness and everything. But once I overcame that mountain, then I just got out my own way and let the river flow. I don't want to dam my river. I don't want to block it. I want to let it flow. So I'm just along for the ride. I let it flow. So if you get out your way, you'd be surprised of your inner potential and the unlimited things you could do. You just got to get out your own way. And we've been so conditioned from birth to attach to certain narratives and certain conditionings and believe we're unworthy or have self-doubt, low self-esteem, and this person is going to save us, and this you can't save yourself. You know, the preacher has a direct connection to God. It's blasphemous for you to have a direct connection to God. You're not worthy. You know, why would God visit me? All these blockages we put in front of ourselves. But once we clear out our basement, then we just let it flow and let things happen how they should happen, and enjoy the blessings that God has given you. You know, I always say I'm happy for what I got, not what I don't got. So I wake up and see all the glory of God, all the blessings from God. Thank God every day, because God is doing the best job out of all of us. Keep up the good work. Love you, God. You're the greatest. All our archangels, ascended masters, higher frequency beings, spirit guides, keep up the good work. What do I need? Nothing. You know, I give all my glory and blessing to all ascended masters and all higher frequency beings, the source, every archangel, everybody. So keep up the good work. So I'm happy for the blessings I have, not the blessings I don't have. So yeah, just get out your own way and let it happen and enjoy the ride, because it is definitely a roller coaster ride. You know, every day I wake up out of bed like, how is Baba G going to surprise me today? You know, and he never disappoints. There's always some test. There's always some roller coaster. There's always some peaks and valleys. There's always some up and down. You know, the roller coaster goes up, the roller coaster goes down. It goes to the side, it goes to the right. You know, this is the Maya delusional world. So if you stop trying to make sense of it or trying to explain it, then you enjoy the ride for a lot more of what it is, right? Like, you know, imagine you were like, why did that roller coaster go up? Or why did it go to the right side? That makes no sense. Why did, you know? So we become, like my guru told me, masters of distraction. We try to make sense of everything and use our logical peanut brain to make sense of it. What, Dad? What do you mean Pamela Anderson's dating Liam Neeson? You know, Baywatch? Baywatch is with the guy. Oh my God, it's so crazy, you know? So once you get out of your own way and you just let it flow, like, interesting. So you're kind of like in the audience of the movie theater, just getting your popcorn, watching that. Interesting. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. Who knew, you know? Yeah. So you're not trying to make sense of it. You're just watching the clouds passing in the sky, letting them pass, the water under the bridge, the pictures on the movie screen. You're not trying to change the ending of the movie. You're just letting it pass. Like, interesting. You know, I didn't think that would happen, but everything in this world is unexpected. You know, nothing is certain. It happens the way it happens, and don't attach to anything. And don't have no expectations, and you'll dissolve and dilute your suffering as much as possible, because you don't have no dog in the fight. You're just like, interesting. Who knew? You know? Yeah. But you know, I don't want to guide any outcome. I don't want anything to happen the way I want it to happen. I'm just enjoying the beauty of this Maya delusional world on the stage of the universe. Like, look at that. Interesting. You know?
Yeah, I'm not invested. I'm not living vicariously.
I'm not invested, you know, like anything, like even the craziest things, like when I used to watch Chad's videos, sun over here, two suns, new. But I don't know how that serves me in the present moment, but keep moving, you know. Yeah. Keep
more
going.
Vitamin D.
more vitamin D. Vitamin D on the right side, vitamin D on the left side.
On my right,
fully
my left
covered,
side.
You know, right? I'm fully covered by the healing rays of the sun. So yeah, so if you're not attached, you don't really have no dog in the fight, so you're not trying to guide anything. You realize that nothing really happens the way you want it to happen. you know. So, and you just kind of witness it like, huh, interesting, you know.
Yeah.
That didn't really go the way I wanted to, but nothing really goes the way I wanted to in this crazy Maya delusional world. If everything went the way I wanted to, we all live in peace and harmony and happiness, and there would be none of this. Obviously, I'm not getting my wish, so just keep moving, pivot, change course, adjust, you know. Play the video game of the
Yeah.
simulation as best as you can, you know. Try to level up, try to win, you know. Don't get attached to anything.
Well, your Shriyam is a follower of Babaji, like you, and I just watched an interview with him, and there was a couple questions that I thought would be perfect for you. So I take no credit for these questions, but you were really successful in the Maya world, and I'm just curious, like, what is success for you now that you're a self-realized spiritual person? What does success look like to you?
Success looks like to me helping as many people as possible, not getting attached to this comedy show, this Maya delusional joke of a world like it is. Yeah, just helping as many people as possibly, wholeheartedly, giving love unconditionally, unlimitedly, being kind and compassionate and understanding of people and what they're going through, and just try to give the best advice and help as many people as possible. That would probably be the thing I would say that would make me most successful on the spiritual path. You know, try to like like they said, don't try to cheat people, don't try to trick people. Just love people wholeheartedly, give wholeheartedly, as much unconditional love as possible, help as many people as possible, look for the opportunity to help as many people as possible. Like I always say, I want to have a Santa Claus list over 1 million people. Hit the sound effect, Veronica. So when I transcend my physical body, I have a Santa Claus list of helping people. I'm so undeniable that they have to open the pearly gates, or Babaji says, well, Vedgurudev, you've helped millions of people around the world, so come join our campfire. So give me the opportunity. And that's basically why we have the free Kriya Yoga School. We don't want money to be a barrier to entry. We still want to help as many people as possible. If you want to support the cause, you can, but it's not necessary. It's more about helping and being a lighthouse, a guiding light to ships lost at sea. Because this 2025 Maya delusional world is overwhelming without some techniques. So have something, or, you know, have something in your toolbox or in your pocket to guide you, because it's hard being a boat lost at sea with no
Yeah.
lighthouse. So I try to be a lighthouse and help as many people as possible. Like, hey, come over here. Well, you know, I ain't got no money. That don't matter. Come on, I'll give you some techniques. If later on you get money or you want to go to advanced techniques, that's up to you. But I'll give you something to get you through the day, to integrate into your life. And I notice our free Kriya Yoga School, our free beginner mini courses are way better than anything you would buy from other yogis for a lot of money. So
Oh, nice.
have some tools in your toolbox, and yeah, so success on the spiritual path, on the Kriya yogic path, is helping as many people as possible. So that's basically why I'm here, right? And sometimes my guru gives me a call and reminds me, Vedgurudev, you're getting too lost in the sauce. You're getting too tempted. You know, that's not the goal. That's not the mission. You know, you're missing the mission. The mission is to help as many people as possible, right? And be relatable as possible. I like to always say, if I could do it, anybody could do it. So I'm no yogic success story. I just did the inner work. So if you do the inner work, you could probably be a better yogi than me. So, you know, so let's get to work. If I could do it, you could do it. whatever you're going through, whatever your spiritual background is, whatever country you come from, whatever religion you come from, doesn't matter. You know, Kriya Yoga is the supreme science. You test it, you observe it, you experience it, so you know it, right? So I don't want you to get attached to any dogma or any borrowed religious beliefs. I want you to test it yourself, so you see how you feel. So yeah, so helping people, giving wholeheartedly, not gatekeeping, not saying these are my toys, no one can play with them.
Prove yourself
Giving
worthy.
wholeheartedly. This is everything, right? You don't need to be tested. You don't need to prove yourself worthy. If you commit to me, I commit to you. So, you know, if you're spiritually homeless and you don't have a guru and you want me to be your guru, let's get to work, you know, and let's get you out of that pit of despair, or whatever, however high the mountain is you got to climb, financially, physically. Let's get to work, you know. I know it's tough out there, but let VEDGURUDEV be your lighthouse and give VEDGURUDEV the opportunity to help you and give you some tools to help you to integrate into your daily life through Kriya Yoga. So if you don't know where to start, it's all on the screen. You can't miss it, you know. pick one, pick all, up to you. Whatever works best for you, whatever situation you financially you're in. I understand it's rough out here, so I'm compassionate to that too. But money shouldn't be a barrier to entry, you know. So freekriyayogamasterclass.com, VEDGURUDEV YouTube channel, all free. So support the movement, and if you like the value and you have the financial means, then come join us at the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. If not, we still help you anyway, wholeheartedly, for free, 100% free, no pressure.
100%. Can you practice Kriya Yoga and not believe in God?
Yeah, that is true. So in Kriya Yoga, they have what's called Nirguna and Saguna. Nirguna is formless God, and Saguna is form God. So many yogis don't really have a form of God or a name from God. In the Sita tradition, they call God Ishvara, right? Which means like the divine light. So they're not attached to any form or any name. I always like when they say in Kriya Yoga, a God defined is a God confined. So that's kind of my mantra. Like, I don't want to put God in a box by a name or a form, you know, the supreme light, you know. So that's kind of what Ishvara means, like the supreme light. So if you don't believe in God and you just, how can I say, you pray to the universe or you pray to the sun or the divine light, whatever, that's perfectly fine too. So you don't have to believe in God. You could just get the fruits and the benefits just from practicing Kriya Yoga. So in our school, I like to leave all the dogma out of it. I'm not going to try to tell you what God is or what God is eating for dinner. I have no clue what God does, you know? So it's beyond my pay grade. It's beyond my comprehension. So if you don't believe in God, you know, you could practice Kriya Yoga also. So that's why I like to call it the science of Kriya Yoga, the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. It's, you test it, you observe it, you experience it, so you know it, you feel it. So you don't have to believe in Babaji or anything. Test it out for yourself. So, you know, it's like exercise. Like you get the benefits from lifting weights. You don't have to believe in a certain muscle builder to lift weights. It's universally accepted, right? So if you don't believe in Babaji like I believe in Babaji, that's perfectly fine. You know, you could still practice Kriya Yoga. Your God is individualized and personalized for you anyway. So I recommend you to find the form of God you resonate with the most. I don't want you to regurgitate my God, you know, just because I say Babaji, don't say Babaji, Babaji. Say what you really feel. If you feel Shiva, Shiva is the greatest God. If you feel Lakshmi is the greatest god. So if you feel Jesus, Jesus is the greatest god. If you feel Buddha, Buddha is the greatest god. Whatever god you feel is the best god. You know, I don't want my borrowed beliefs to become your borrowed beliefs. It's your job to figure out what god you resonate with the most. So yeah, you don't have to believe in God to practice Kriya Yoga, you know? I would encourage you to use your own discrimination and discernment to see what works best for you. Some God, no God, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's different. So whichever way works for you, you could still practice Kriya Yoga. No laws, no regulation, no rules. Whatever country you come from, whatever, if you're male or female, what language you speak, what spiritual tradition you belong to, Kriya Yoga is for you. And in our free Kriya Yoga school, at the top, they have a tab. It says map. When you click on it, you can see the pin locations from all of our members. And people are practicing Kriya Yoga all over the world, right? Muslim countries, Buddhist countries, Christian countries, Catholic countries, all spiritual traditions. You know, everybody is welcome. So I encourage you not to let my God become your God. You know, figure it out for yourself. Whatever God you resonate with. If you resonate with the sun, sun is a beautiful God. If you resonate with squirrel is a beautiful God. Whatever. If you resonate with Jesus, Jesus is a great God. You know, I always like in Lake Shrine SRF, Yogananda's place in Pacific Palisades. They have spiritual shrines for all spiritual traditions. So it doesn't matter what spiritual tradition or what name you call God, we still love you the same, right? So we have a spiritual sanctuary for everybody. So that should not be a barrier to not practicing Kriya Yoga, right?
Yes.
Like, I don't believe in Babaji, so I can't practice Kriya Yoga.
Yeah.
Everybody can practice Kriya. It's for everybody, male, female, whatever, aliens. If an alien came to me and said, I don't believe in Babaji, but I want to practice Kriya Yoga, I'll go, let's get started, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever God you believe in is perfectly fine, you know? I don't want no dogma in our Kriya Yoga school. Just feeling fruits and benefits and getting results from practicing Kriya Yoga.
Well, I just found this list, and it's a signs of somebody with a high vibration. So I check all the boxes, but I think a lot of other people might. So I thought it was interesting, and I know you definitely check all these boxes, Vedguru Dev. So here, signs of a high vibration: people stare at you, kids like you, animals feel safe around you, strangers tell you their life story, rooms, the energy shifts when you walk in, you irritate toxic people by being authentic. Yeah, I annoy a lot of people.
For sure.
So I thought that was interesting. And I know the other day I saw this bug in my bathroom sink, and normally I would have killed it, and it was nasty looking. It had little pinchers, and I just said to the bug, I'm like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And then, like, it looked like the bug like looked at me and then just crawled down the bathroom sink. So I think animals definitely have a consciousness. Like,
yeah, no harm, no foul, you know?
yeah.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, right?
Yeah.
Just go in peace, right? When I used to work at the nightclub, they had a sign at the security. It said, come in peace or leave in pieces, right? So I always thought that was funny, right? Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, you know? So like, just behave yourself, right? You don't bite me, I'm not going to bite you. So carry on, move about your way, you know?
Don't infest my home.
I agree with you. Like, when you raise your vibration, you see these kind of confirmations. Like, I see it all the times. Babies stare at me and look at me like all the time. Animals just come out of nowhere and just give me an audience and enjoy my yagnas, enjoy my mantra japa practice, you know, like I get these can't explain it, but I enjoy it. Like, I don't try to make sense of it. Yeah, and definitely toxic people don't like your energy, because it's a reminder that misery enjoys company, right? So I see that all the time. Like, why is this guy so happy? I don't like it. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stare at him. I'm gonna make him feel comfortable. I'm gonna put my laser on him, right? Burn a hole through him, right? Like, unaffected. Got my shield up. You know, don't care. Don't care. You're unimportant. You're unimportant. You're unimportant. None of you pay my bills. None of you are in my family. None of you matter out here, you know? So no, don't let other people's projection become your projection of yourself. You know, don't let other people's story become your story of yourself. So yeah. But yeah, it's funny, you know, like I get a lot of dirty looks and a lot of side eyes when I go out in the world in Thailand. They don't like it. I'm miserable, so this guy got to be miserable. I don't like it. I don't like it. His energy offends me. Why is he so happy?
You.
It's unfair. I don't like these statues. What is this? You know, I know more about God than he knows about God. You know, let me tell him. You know, he's wrong, right? You know, you worship false idols. You know, you're delusional. So yeah, they'll definitely try to hit you below the belt and make their beliefs become your beliefs. Don't give it to them. So yeah, I enjoy it. You know, I want to be a radiating sun, and I want to be like Moses parting the Red Sea. You know.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like a bright sunlight to all these energy vampires out here. I'm melting. You know. Get out.
Get out.
Yeah, I'm melting, right? Like the witch and the Wizard of Oz, you know. I'm melting. Get out here.
Bad witch.
Get him, right? Don't you know you're practicing false idols? Melting, you know? So, yeah, melt their face away, right? With your spiritual energy, right? Be a bright, divine sun, dissolving all those energy vampires, these blood suckers, these energy suckers out here into dust, you know? So be like the sun to all vampires.
Yeah.
I'm melting. All right. It's
melting.
He's killing me, you know? So yeah, melt the
irritate them.
the wicked witch of the West away, right? Melt them away, right? Melt their face. You know? Be that spiritual sun, that divine sun that melts all, dissolves all energy vampires to dust, right?
Son of positivity.
Trampling down in the dust and dirt.
Yeah, usually these negative people would, like, I don't know, like, you know, our old selves would be like, oh, why don't they like me? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
If you don't have no expectations, or you don't have no dog in the fight, or you're not trying to guide any outcome, and you don't care, this dilutes and dissolves very fast. I don't care, you know? And if you want an affirmation to help you overcome this, I'll give you a good one. You're not in my family, and you don't pay me money, so I don't care, you know? And that's probably 95% of the people in the world, right? You know, what I care what you think. It's unimportant. All you people are unimportant, right? You don't help me in any kind of way. You don't do anything. All you do is try to project negative energy on me, so I want no part of it, you know? I don't want no dog in this fight, right? I don't want to be around you. So yeah, if you see that these people don't help you in any kind of way, who cares what they think? They're not important, you know?
Yeah.
But I understand in this Maya delusional world, the social media slot machine, the mainstream media, it's always trying to steal your attention. Everybody's hitting you from every which way, stealing your attention. Look over here. We got Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson. We got Kim Kardashian in the Grammys. We got the NBA Finals. Oh, what? It's so overwhelming and confusing. They bog you down with their, their constant psyops and their marketing subliminal tactics. But if you don't care, they can't do anything. So they need you to care. But if you don't care, you kill them at their own game. So you're like, I don't care. You know what? I care. How does this serve me in the present moment? How does this put food on my family's table? How does this help me in any kind of way? Be a better person in the present moment. And you realizing that none of it does. It's just all mental clutter, monkey mind, mental candy out here, distractions, confusion, junk, so who cares,
Yeah,
and you realize you can't control it anyway, so what's the point, right? It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. Why do you need to attach to it in any kind of way? Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. Clouds passing in the sky. Why is that cloud there? Why does it look that way? I mean, it's crazy. It looks like Donald Trump's face. What the hell? What's going on in this? You just let it pass. Clouds passing in the sky, water under the bridge. This doesn't serve me in the present moment. Keep it moving.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're not being your authentic self, I don't know, you're hurting yourself. Like the world tries to mold you into something else, but just be yourself, be your authentic self, and don't try to be like what other people want you to
I
be.
agree with you. Be yourself, be a free bird. Do what you want to do. Don't let anybody's control or slavery become your slavery. Just be a free bird, It's probably the thing people hate most about me. I can't be controlled. I'm a free bird. I like to fly. So I don't want to be in your cage. I don't want to be a part of your team. I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story. I don't want your God to become my God. All this type of stuff. I'm going to figure it out for myself. I'm going to use my own discernment and my own discrimination and see what works for me and what uplifts me in the present moment. And that's the best way. I want to be a free bird, I don't want to be enslaved in your cage. I don't want to fit in your box. I don't want none of that. I want to use my own discrimination and discernment to be the best person I can be in the present moment. And it seems to be working pretty good. So keep fighting the good fight.
Sandy says, know thyself. Very wise.
Know thyself. Absolutely. That's a great point, Sandy. In Kriya Yoga, self-realization is the ultimate, God realization, know thyself, So once you know thyself, no one can tell you what thyself should be, you experience it, you live it. So let me tell you a story about yourself. Nah, no thanks. I know thyself,
Yeah.
So I don't want yourself to become myself. I'm going to figure out myself by myself using my own discrimination, my discernment, my own intuition. So that's well put, Sandy. Know thyself. When you know thyself, no one can tell you what the self is because you know thyself, right? Let me tell you a story about the self. The self is over here, and it was in this cave, and this and that, and the self did this. Nah, no thanks. I know thyself. So you can't sell me your snake oil or your ghost stories because I know myself. That's why in Kriya Yoga, the highest is self-realization. Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. That is the ultimate goal, knowing thyself, realizing thyself. So once we realize the self, no one can tell you what the self is. So
I think once you become
know thyself always.
When you become self-realized, you become fearless. It's like there's nothing to be afraid of.
Right, exactly. Nobody's ghost stories scare you. You become a fearless yogi and you know thyself. So anybody trying to get you in a fear state, you see the game that the Wizard of Oz is playing. You see the pieces on the chessboard of life. You say, I know thyself. You're going to tell me about myself? How do you know me? You're not inside me as me. You're just making up ghost stories, right? The only person who knows thyself is me because I am the king of my castle. I know how I feel inside me. So other people telling you how you should feel inside you, just get away from them. They have no
Yeah.
clue. So when you become self-realized, you laugh at all this like the joke it is. Like, ha ha, ha, good one, you know? Let me tell you a story about God. No thanks, you know what I'm saying? Let me
Yeah.
tell you a story about what yogis are doing in the Himalayan mountains. Yeah, good one.
Good.
Yeah, sure.
Not
Right?
today.
You know, let me tell you a story about the Kundalini. Yeah, sure. Let me tell you a story about samadhi or meditation. Yeah, okay, sure. You know, so you begin to take all the trash out and see it, all the trash for what it is. I mean, YouTube alone is a war zone of trash and
Yes.
I don't know what misinformation, false information. You know, definitely in the yogic path. Like I'm like, I see stuff every day. Like I never seen any yogis do that.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I always like they always started off like, let me tell you how the yogis in the Himalayan mountains heat their body. You know, this is my video, and my name is Bob Smith, and I'm gonna tell you the secrets of Kriya yoga. Like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see these people, I'm not gonna say no names. I see them go to India, like they're gonna give me the secrets of yoga because I showed up in India, and they go
Yeah.
back empty-handed. Like, nah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, show me. You know, like they're like, nah, who's your guru?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anything. You know, you're gonna misuse it and
Yeah. They
get
can probably
clicks
read
on
the
YouTube.
energy.
Yeah, they read your energy and like, nah, not worthy, you know? VEDGURUDEV comes along. Who's your guru? He's right there. Swami Vedananda Saraswati. What is your lineage? My parampara is Siddhanta, this and that. Okay, come on in.
Yeah.
I got all the techniques. Let's share. What techniques you have? I got these techniques. Okay, I got these techniques.
Yeah.
Let's share. And I did that with lamas, sadhus, agoris, Buddhists, monks, yeah, everybody I could find, you know, Punjabis, what did it call that? Sufis, anybody I could find, you know.
Yeah.
When you have good energy, you share wholeheartedly. I told stories a bunch of times on here, like we're just walking, and people like to walk with us, and we like to walk with them, and you know, we welcome all spiritual traditions, you know, in the pure tradition of Kriya yoga. Like I said, Lake Shrine has sanctuaries for all religions in their spiritual sanctuary in California. So we welcome everybody. So yeah, whatever spiritual tradition you believe in, we believe in you also. So
Yeah.
we share wholeheartedly.
Well, I don't know. I saw something today that really disturbed me. I was driving home after picking my husband up from work, and I saw up in the distance on the road like these little animals running back and forth. And when I got past it, there was these two squirrels running back and forth, and then I saw their friend had got ran over and was squished. But these animals were acting like humans when like a loved one's passed away. They're like frantic, running around their friend. And I was just thinking, us humans are so horrible. We drive like maniacs. We're not aware of our surroundings. We're not paying attention. And I feel bad for these animals that have to deal with us stupid humans. So,
Yeah, I agree with the animals. Stay as far away from this Maya delusional world as possible. Stay far in the forest, away from everybody. I agree with these animals, you know?
Yeah.
Like one of the most famous yogis, Agastya, Shiva's policeman, he didn't want to be nowhere around humans. He traveled with a bunch of animals. So as the story goes, Bogananda told Agastya to go to Bogananda told Babaji to go find Agastya. So he went to the ashram, the temple where Boganantar was known to go. And he said for 40 days without no food and no water, he kept saying Agastya's name till Agastya showed up.
Oh, wow.
Basically, when Babaji was on his last breath, Agastya showed up at like 3 a.m. with his pack of animals, as it was described. lions, tigers, elephants, all Indian animals, right? So he was surprised. Boganantar didn't want to be disturbed by the glare of the Maya delusional world. He didn't want to be anywhere around humans. So when there was no humans around, he would visit this temple. But he waited for everybody to leave. So like at 3 a.m. or whatever, you know. They call it Brahma Muhurta when the energy is the most highest. It's like 4 a.m. So he would show up. So I understand Agastya, you know. Who wants to be around these lower frequency beings, pushing people out of the way, you know, running over innocent animals, no compassion, throwing their friends under their bus, stealing money, you know. That's why when my guru told me to come back to the Maya delusional world, I was like,
oh,
gross, dirty, you know.
They are
like,
terrible.
I already know what it is, you know, and I've already been there, done that. So I had a different perspective, you know. Some yogis who live in the Himalayan mountains, they come back and like, I'm going to help as many people as possible. And then they're overwhelmed by this material world. But I already knew what it was. So I was like, going back to the trash mountain, you know, like gross. It stinks so bad down there. But, you know, I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt also, you know. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do it as best as I can. So. Yeah, I agree with Agastya. Hang out with innocent animals. Don't hurt anybody. Live in a state of ahimsa, which is non-violence, non-harming. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's disappointing that the evil things people do to get ahead.
Yes.
You know? They throw their own brother under the bus, you know? Their own sister under the bus, so.
Yeah, I think like most people in government, they've, you know, they're corrupted, so they can, you know, we can. They've
government, you know, the worst.
Yeah,
the worst. They work for us. They're supposed to help us. They're not helping anybody. They're helping their own pocket, buying a new boat.
Yeah,
you
now
know,
they can be blackmailed and coerced into anything.
Yeah, so I don't know, you know. I want no part of it. It's gross to me, you know, like. But you could see it easily, like anybody who's hurting people, war, murder, death, destruction, stealing, cheating. These are all black flag frequencies, right? Loving, caring, helping, compassion, kindness, these are all white flag things, you know. Harmony, peace, unconditional love. So it's easy to see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you know. So anytime you see like, we got to hurt these people so you could be free, you're like, black flag, you know. We got to go to war with this country so you could be free, wink wink, black flag.
How does that make sense?
We got to love as much people unconditionally around the world, white flag, you know. Let's live in peace and harmony, white flag, you know, that type of stuff. So if you have that detached witness perspective, then you can see it easily, you know.
Well, back to animals. Sandy says, animal guides are amazing healers. I am very grateful for their help in healing. Me too.
Yeah, I agree with you. And animal guides are the best guides. They are on a divine, enlightened frequency. So, yeah, I appreciate animals' energy. And they appreciate my energy. So I have an audience of birds, squirrels, cats. One time a monkey, you know. So I don't know where all these come from. So, yeah, sometimes I just... the other day I was walking by my door to my meditation room, and I leave the door open, and there was a orange cat just hypnotized by my Babaji picture, just staring at it like hypnotized in a trance. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And you know, what's cool, I always say Om, and then their ears go back like that.
Yeah, like,
Om,
that's kind of funny.
they're in tune to the
Om.
Om single, you know, right? Om.
I love it.
So yeah, I enjoy his animals frequency. It's always great, you know. I always have an audience of animals, so you know, yeah. There's one squirrel that goes on a tree every time I do mantra japa. I don't know how he knows what time it is, when I'm coming, but he's there waiting for the divine vibration of Om, right? Or my mantra japa practice. And when I finish, he's gone. So he's always on time, right? Divine timing, that squirrel, you know, birds, everything. So butterflies. So yeah, I don't know where all these things come from, but I enjoy their confirmation and their presence. So yeah, definitely. Animals are great healers, and they're great reminders of how you should carry that meditative cat state 24 hours a day. My mother asked me, how would I meditate? I said, be like your cat 24 hours a day meditation, you know, not attached to who's president, not who's attached to if Liam Neeson is dating Pamela Anderson. Your cat don't care about the C word. The cat don't care about none of that, right?
No.
Staying in a 24-hour day meditative state, enjoying the sun, meditating all day, eating, sleeping, 24 hours a day meditation. So be like your cat.
Yeah, and Sandy
that is the best way. Yeah, go ahead.
Sandy had an amazing experience today. 2 baby squirrels stopped their speed, running to stare at me for a long time. Whoa. They saw something in you.
Yeah, I definitely believe in you. I have squirrels stare at me all the time too. I don't know why, but I guess they're looking at my soul. They're looking past my physical form and looking at my energy. So yeah, I agree with you, right? Like this cat, what it was doing its cat thing, but it just was hypnotized by Babaji, right? You know, and no matter what I did, you know, it wouldn't stop staring at Babaji, you know.
Yeah, they can feel your vibe. Sandy says.
I saw a video online where a squirrel was praying to a Buddhist statue, which I thought was really cool.
Oh,
the squirrel had its hands together and it was praying to not Babaji, but Buddha statue, you know. It was a Buddhist like in carving or, you know, and it was praying to the Buddhist statue, which is cool.
Yeah, I have animals, like when I eat outside at work on the grass, I've had wild turkeys come up and sit next to me, squirrels and ducks, but I've made a decision. I'm gonna go become vegetarian just because I don't know. I just don't want that their karma become part of me. And I can make, I don't know. And animals are just drawn to me more and more. Like my cats, they like fight over who can sit on my lap. I just feel like I don't know. I can make vegetarian food taste good and I won't miss protein, you know, eating meat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you'd be surprised, like you're hypnotized and conditioned from birth to think you need to eat meat, but certain people don't need to eat meat. Like in the Himalayan mountains, I didn't miss meat at all. There is no meat, so it's not a possibility. So
yeah, nothing to miss.
you nothing to miss. You have to eat veg or you're not going to eat, right? So if you don't eat vegetables, Himalayan mountains is not a place for you.
Yeah.
Like any place you go, there is no meat. It's not a thing, you know. Maybe in other cities like Delhi or Mumbai, there's meat, but up there, zero. So you indirectly become a vegetarian, whether you like it or not, because if you don't eat vegetarian, you're not going to eat. So yeah, so you begin to see like all this conditioning and all these distractions and all these narratives that you've been brought up with, you know. You don't even really miss it, you know. Like you can enjoy your life without meat, you know. Certain people need to eat meat, I get it, you know, but certain people don't. So figure out which one of those people you are, and yeah, that would be the best way, I would definitely say.
Do you ever like eat an egg or cheese, or are you just strictly vegetarian now?
I have, but I'm not like a food Nazi, you
Okay.
know? Like, if I go to somebody's house and they offer me a hard boiled egg, and just as a sign of respect, I would eat it.
Okay.
Because,
You're not like
you
throw it
know,
at them.
yeah, so like, but it's not a part of my regular diet, let's say like
Okay.
that, you know? But it, if I'm offered, I remember a story about Babaji. They said Babaji doesn't eat food, but if you offer food, he's going to eat it. He doesn't
Oh,
need it to sustain himself, but just as a sign of respect, right? Like, you offer me food, I'm going to eat it. So it's called prasad in like India. So
yeah.
many times we were walking and people always offer food. In Thailand too, at 6 in the morning, the Buddhists walk in bare feet and people line up to give them food, right? So sometimes it becomes overwhelming, right? And you don't, there's been many times I've been super full and they're like, here, take my food. And I didn't want to eat it. You know, like, it's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. You know, like, you know, like, I'm too full, right? So you just eat it anyway. So like, yeah, if somebody offered me a hard boiled egg, like I was over somebody's house or something, I wouldn't say no. I would just eat it as a sign of respect, right? Because you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, like my food is no good, you know. So I would
Yeah.
eat it, you know. Let's just say it like that. But it's not something I would go out of my way to find or eat, you know.
I know the Passad, that's when you're like offering food to like the statues and the
Right.
deities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You give to God before you give to yourself. So, you know, in our school, you know, we have a food mantra where we give to Babaji first. Babaji blesses our food, purifies our food, cleanses our food. Then we take it back. But it's a sign of good faith, giving your food to God first. And you know God's not going to eat your food, but you offer first, right? Like, God blesses your food and removes all the poison or whatever out your food and purifies it. So it's
I,
divine food after you give it to God.
yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos of Passad, and like a monkey will
Mm.
just show up and eat it. Like if there's like some fruit, they'll like grab it, and I'm thinking, well, maybe that's God eating it. The animal just showed up and took it. Like,
Yeah, if the animal takes it, just let him take it. You know, that
yeah.
animal is the spark of God too. So you never know.
Yeah.
My guru used to say, "We never know where Shiva is hiding." Right. So there was this one story my guru told me that uh, this guy, his guru, he traveled with his guru, right? And they were sleeping in a tent, and the guy's feet was on the guy's face, right? And he
Yeah.
just got so frustrated. He was like, I can't take this no more, right? And when he said that, this guy turned into Shiva, right? So we always
Oh,
say we never know where Shiva's hiding, right? Or how Shiva's testing us. So we're always looking for signs of Shiva, like, is that you, Shiva? Okay, you know, he's coming in a monkey form. Okay, eat all this food, you know. That might be Shiva. So yeah, there's many stories like that, you know, like you never know where God's hiding, so you always offer wholeheartedly without any expectations. So if a monkey takes your prasad food, then that's what it was meant to be. That was
yeah.
meant to happen. So it might be Shiva monkey. So
Yeah.
you know, enjoy it, right?
I don't know. I thought it was beautiful because you're not letting that food go to waste. So, like, yeah,
Yeah,
the animal.
it's nourishing a sentinel being, and you know, so why not? You know, that's the point. We help everybody, not only humans. We help all animals and give divine energy and divine nourishment through food. So yeah, give wholeheartedly to all sentinel beings out there.
Well, I've been thinking about thoughts. So I have a bunch of questions on thoughts. I don't know. My first one is, are our thoughts actually ours? Because sometimes I don't even think my thoughts are mine.
That's a good question. So depends how you think your thoughts are yours. I kind of have the
Yeah.
perspective like I'm more of the detached witness, where these are just clouds passing in the sky, and I really don't get attached to it. I say, oh, that's interesting, came in my mind, but I'm not really attached to it. I don't know where that came from. So I don't really take credit for any of this stuff. Like anything that comes out of my mouth on these soul talks or sad songs or whatever, I don't know where they come from. So I definitely don't think they're mine. It's just stream of consciousness, and I just try to align myself and center myself to pick up the signal. But yeah, I don't know where these thoughts come from, and I don't really think I have these thoughts. I mostly say, Babaji is driving my car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. Or I'm Babaji's mailman delivering the mail. So I just deliver Babaji's mail.
Yeah.
I didn't write the mail. I just deliver the mail. So I don't know where any of these thoughts or these intuitions come from. I don't take credit for any of them. So I definitely don't call any of them mine, or, so I don't take credit for any of this stuff. So, yeah, I don't know where these thoughts come from or where this divine inspiration, or I don't even know how any of this happened. Like, how did I sleep in a cave in the Himalayan mountains? How did this soul talks happen? How did this Kriya yoga school happen? I have no clue how it started. I'm just enjoying the ride, the roller coaster ride, the up and down, the right and the left, sideways, back and forth.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the ride, not trying to make sense of it. Like, I don't know how any of this happened. It's beyond my comprehension, actually. So I just enjoy the ride as best as I can, and wake up with a smile on my face, see how Babaji is going to surprise me today, But I take no credit for any of these thoughts, any of these intuitions, I watch these soul talks back sometimes, and I go like, I have no clue where any of that came from.
Yes.
It's just like, where did these words come from? I don't say words like that. Like, there've been different Babaji quotes where some word would just come out of nowhere. And I think we recorded a
where did that
Babaji
come
quote
from?
yesterday. I was like, North Star, North Star. And I was like, why did I say North Star? Where did that come from? Another one, I said pesky boxes. I don't say pesky. That's not in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Said something about Superman that came out of nowhere. I don't know where any of this stuff comes from. So yeah, I don't take credit for anything that comes out my mouth. Give all the glory to Babaji, in service of Babaji on his mission, but I take no credit for any of this stuff.
Well, I don't know how long our internet's gonna last, but I have another thought question. I don't know. I feel like my thoughts.
Is it my internet or
I think it's yours.
Hold on a second. Is it mine or you?
Yours.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on a second. Let me.
Okay.
See. Yeah. How
are we doing?
Pesky internet.
Yes, pesky.
let me. Yeah, it is. It's definitely my internet for sure. All right. Well, we'll keep going. It's getting a little slow. See how long we can go.
Almost 2 hours.
Okay, well, we keep going. If it blacks out or the internet goes off, like has happened before, like we were saying in the beginning of this Soul Talks, everything is unexpected. Everything is uncertain. It's rained before. A light has come on my face, as you saw in the beginning. What else has happened? The internet's gone out. We were in a windstorm one time.
Happen.
Everything that can happen will happen for sure.
Yes.
So we'll try to stay on as long as we can. But everything is uncertain on a Thailand beach in Thailand. Yes. So anything that will happen will definitely happen. So
definitely.
if it goes out, be prepared.
Yeah, I'm putting the thought out there that everything will go perfectly.
We always put out good vibrations, but it's beyond my control. So We'll try to bubble gum it, duct tape it up as much
Yeah.
as possible. You know, our satsang, the stream went down because our streaming platform didn't want to work. Who knows? I can't make sense out of any of this stuff. Just be light on our toes and adjust, pivot, change direction if we can, you know, best as we can.
Yeah, best we can. Well, then I was thinking like the power of our thoughts, everything we think and feel becomes our reality in our mind. And if we're thinking low quality thoughts, like I just did, I was imagining things that haven't happened. I don't know, even if maybe they could happen, but maybe I don't know. Our imagination is a power. I think I need to be really aware of my thoughts that I'm having, because our thoughts can manifest things. So
yeah, definitely. You would always, the way my guru used to say, our body is 90% water. So we always talk good to the water in our body, because our body and our water is listening inside us as us. So you always want to talk highly to your body, no matter what is happening in the external Maya delusional world. You always talk highly to your body. I saw that the scientists did a test. When they talk bad to the water made ugly shapes. When they talk good to the water made beautiful shapes. So always make beautiful shapes in your body. Always talk highly to the water in your body. Always have love for yourself, you know, because you, through your energy and through your words and through your vibration, that's how you crystallize and harmonize what you get in the world. So if you want to manifest things in the world, always be on a higher frequency and always talk highly to yourself and talk as it has already happened. Like, you know, like no matter what happens, no matter how chaotic the Maya delusional world is, always talk good to your body. Like never give up on your body, no matter how much pain you are in, no matter how much chaos is in the Maya delusional world. Always talk highly to yourself. Always have that self-love, and don't listen to anybody that talks negatively about you. So you always want to bring your frequency up to the higher chakras. You don't want to be in the pit of despair in the lower chakras, let's say. So let go of all these wasted emotions, anger, guilt, fear, jealousy, you know, all desires, all these lower things, you know, like let go. They don't serve you. So just attach yourself to speaking positive to yourself, giving yourself self-love, and talking beautifully to the water in your body. And I don't see how you could go wrong by doing that. So your thoughts will crystallize and harmonize with your action. I took that from a Babaji quote yesterday. I just remember that. So when you harmonize with your actions, you know, if you sit on your couch and drink Yahoos and eat Cheetos all day, you're not going to lose weight. Same thing with spiritual practices, right? If you don't do your inner work, it's not going to happen. So you have to take action and do your inner work so you could uplift yourself, you know? So always take action, and when your frequency sees you're taking action, you know, you're not just wishing upon a star for your things to manifest, then you will harmonize with your actions, right? And you'll be on a good frequency to get what you request. So that's what I would definitely say. So always speak highly to yourself, always harmonize yourself with good talk, good self-talk, self-love, divine love, and you should always be okay. Like you should never have a problem on the path. So that's what I would say. Your thoughts crystallize and harmonize with your actions. Beautifully put, Babaji.
Beautiful, Babaji. Yeah, I just saw a quote that goes with what we're saying. It was everything is energy. energy match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. So you gotta, whatever you want, you gotta match
True.
it with your energy.
Yeah. Harmonize, match your energy with what you're requesting, and you would be closer to manifesting what you really want, you know? So yeah, that would be good, definitely good advice, I would definitely say.
Yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to say about thoughts? I don't know, like thoughts, like being worried about something, it can consume me. And it's all thoughts. And I let these thoughts,
Yeah.
but it's just like it hasn't even happened. But like worry is like it's so horrible.
My
Worry.
my guru used to say, like, future is imagination, the past is memory, but we stay anchored and fixed in the present moment. So we start to worry ourselves or make ourselves crazy by worrying about the future, which we can't control. It's going to happen the way it happens. So all you could really control is the present moment. So, and you can't change the past. So just stay fixed in the present moment, stay anchored in the present moment. So when you worry about the future, oh, this is going to happen or that's going to happen, you're just lowering your frequency. You become Chicken Little, the sky is falling, right? You hide under your bed. Oh, the sky is falling. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Just let it happen the way it happens. You can't control it anyway. So
Yeah.
it makes no sense to attach to anything or worry about the future, because who knows what's going to happen. Just enjoy it for the way it happens, and you'll dilute and you'll dissolve as much of the suffering, because suffering is mostly the fear of loss, right? I'm gonna lose my health, I'm gonna lose my money, I'm gonna lose this, I'm gonna lose the love of
It
my
hasn't even
life, my
happened.
partner. Hasn't even happened. So yeah, you're making ghost stories up in your head and thoughts patterns that don't serve you, that hasn't even happened. So you're 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 causing your own reality to happen when it hasn't already happened. So just always enjoy life for what it is. Stay anchored in the present moment, and let the future happen the way it happens. And don't get attached to any outcome or any expectation. Say, all right, whatever, you know. This movie happens the way it happens. I'm not going to try to change the ending. Makes no sense. I'm just going to be the witness of it and not get attached to it. And that way, you'll cut down your suffering, because you don't have no dog in the game, you know, dog in the fight or whatever, you know. So you just say, oh, let it happen the way it's going to happen, and I'm not attached to it. And, you know, making thoughts in my head and creating self-doubt and self-esteem isn't going to help. We
Yeah.
we are Kriya yogis. We get to work, right? We we do the work. So being scared or being afraid and giving yourself doubts and overthinking it is just going to create obstacles for yourself that you don't need, right? You need a clear path. So just do the work and do what happens. It helps you in the present moment, and you should be okay.
So I was thinking, like something that maybe you could share to help people. Like, what were some major spiritual awakenings that you had for, like, I don't know, that you could share, like, for somebody just beginning that's like noticing things. I don't know if you had any advice or anything so what were some of your awakening symptoms?
Yeah, I would say probably some of the most profound things I learned on the spiritual path. Happiness is internal, not external. So you don't need anything to make you happy. All you have to do is close your eyes, sit on the side of your bed. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to spend no money for happiness. Happiness is inside you as you. And I would also say, don't let other people's God become your God. Don't let other people's narrative become your narrative. Use your own discrimination, use your own discernment, you know. And yeah, I would just say focus on being happy. And happiness is also inside you as you. And freedom is inside you as you. So many people think like, I'm going to be enlightened if I go to the Himalayan mountains. But if you have the right discernment, that is the most important thing. You just sit on the side of your bed, close your eyes, and go to your happy place. And not get attached to anything anybody else says, because they have no clue how you feel in your body. So I would just do what uplifts you and makes you feel the best. And that's why in our Kriya Yoga School, we have hundreds of Kriyas, because maybe the 5 Kriyas that work for me might not be the 5 Kriyas that work for you. So we try to give you a buffet, a smorgasbord of many techniques. So something has to work for you. And yeah, I would definitely say help as many people as possible. You know, look for opportunities to help as many people as possible. Love unlimitedly. Give as much love wholeheartedly as possible. Be a unconditional love sponge, an unconditional love radio antenna, giving as much loving energy, uplifting as many people as possible. Yeah, and just be a free bird and lay your own path and trailblaze your own path. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of junk on the internet. Don't get attached to it. They have no clue how you feel in your body. So just do what makes you feel the best, what resonates with you the best. And the best technique is the one that makes you feel the best. So always do the technique it makes you feel the best. And I would just say, listen to your soul. Let your soul be your North Star and guide you. You know, that would probably be my best advice on the spiritual path. Don't get attached to any outcomes. Don't have any expectations. Stay light on your toes. Don't be married to any ideas or any techniques. Pivot, change course, adjust as necessary. And yeah, you should be fine, you know? And watch the Maya delusional world like the comedy movie it is on the stage of the universe. Don't get attached to it. Like, this, you know? So once you're not attached to anything, you really can't, you delude all your suffering and all your expectations as much as possible. So you don't really care. Don't care what other people think, you know? Like I said earlier, they don't pay you money or they're not in your family. They don't matter, you know?
Yeah,
So
don't care,
who cares
don't care.
what other people think? I don't appreciate your statue of Babaji. It doesn't matter. It's between me and Babaji. I don't see how you fit in. No middlemen and your connection to God, you know? Have a direct connection, right? You don't need anybody to save you or send an email to God for you or anything, you know? That's how you get it. That's the lazy path. That's how you get in trouble. Oh, church, I give you $100. Send God a message to give me some blessing, right?
Direct email.
You know, it's direct. I have God's direct email. Let me send him an email for you. If you understand, that's not how it worked. You know, you cultivate your own connection in your own alignment to God. So somebody telling you a story about God is almost a funny joke because you know what God is, because you experience God in whatever form works for you, you know? So don't let other people's form of God become your form of God. Don't borrow their beliefs, make their beliefs become your beliefs. Yeah, and realize no one's coming to save you. You save yourself. And when you do your inner work, you're not looking for someone to save you. You know, that's also the lazy path. You know, God is coming to save me. God is busy. He ain't coming to save you. You know, like, come on. You really think the source, the creator of everything, the millions of multi-universes, whatever, is saying, VEDGURUDEV sitting on a Thailand beach right now, let me go help him. God is way past that. So you do your own inner work and you're not waiting for anybody to save you. I don't pray to God to give me stuff or save me, you know. I do my own inner work, and we don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So, you know, save yourself, do your own inner work, and you don't have no expectations. You're not looking for anything. So, yeah, that would probably be my best advice on the spiritual path, to just go with the flow. Don't put any roadblocks in your way. I mean, this was probably a good thing I learned the hard way on the spiritual path. Get out of my own way. Overthinking this. Why is this happening? Why did this do this or this and that? Putting up walls or roadblocks or obstacles in my own way. Get out my own way. Surrender to the path. Whatever happens, shake it off. Dust yourself off. Keep walking. Walk forward, not work backwards. Climb the ladder up to divine consciousness, self-realization, not climb the ladder down to ignorance. So always going up. As you know, in our school, all of our techniques are going up. The elevator's going up.
Down.
Going up, going up, up, not down, only up, straight up, right?
Yes.
Opening the gates of our crown for the pillar, like, boop, right on top of the head. So, yeah, always bring your connection up as much as you can. So, yeah, that would probably be my best advice, but I don't have all the answers. I took a lot of bumps. I fell in a ditch many times. I fell off the path many times, but we just keep going. We dust ourselves off. So don't try to make sense of it. Just keep moving. Whatever mountain God puts in your way, embrace that mountain wholeheartedly with a smile on your face, and get your hiking poles and your hiking boots and start climbing. However steep that mountain is, get to work. So that's what I would just say. So I look at everything as an opportunity now, not like a disappointment,
Yeah.
All right. My body fails me today. Let me get to work, Let me go into my toolbox and see what kind of tools I got to help me overcome this. I got something in there that's going to work. I don't know what it is, but I'll keep trying until I find out what really works and uplifts me, So keep pulling those tools out of your toolbox. And if you don't have any tools in your Kriya Yoga toolbox, everything is on the screen right here. So,
So, I just bought my first mala beads, and I saw something called a meditation armrest. And it's like one horizontal stick and then one vertical stick. And for the life of me, I don't understand how this works. Do you know how you use
it? So some yogis, hardcore yogis, they do so many malas that their arm gives out, right? They're holding it up and their arm goes out. So I have in the picture of Mataji, she has like a V-shaped stick, right? And that's to put her arm in there so she could do mala beads 24 hours a day. So that's basically what it is for. Like some people, their arms go numb because they're not used to it. So they have a rest for their, their meditation hands. They have one, it's like a wooden bench where they put their meditation hands, or they rest their hands in mala beads. So yeah, I have this stick at home. It's in front of Mataji's picture. I mean, it's not really, it wouldn't really work for me because it's a little stick, but it's a symbolization, I give Mataji her armrest stick in front of her picture. So yeah, that's basically what it is for. So you could go deep as possible and, your arms don't get numb. So it's happened to me many times. My arm, your arm will start to give out, and they like to have the mala beads not touch the ground because they're sacred mala beads. So they like to keep it in the air. When you see our video Mantra Monday, I keep it in the air, you know, with the count, so I try to hold it up as like a divine blessing. But if you do too much, your arms might go numb. And believe me, I've had that experience where my arm turns into spaghetti. It doesn't even work no more. It goes totally numb because I go too deep. Where I went into samadhi for 5 days and I couldn't walk for another 2 days because my legs were gone. So don't be a yogic superhero, a hardcore yogi like VEDAGURUDEV. You need your legs to walk. So that's basically what it is. So it rests your arm so you could do mala beads without giving your monkey mind some pain to focus on or some discomfort to focus on. So you don't have to worry about that. You could go as deep as possible. So that's basically what it's for.
So you rest your arms on the thick part of the wood, and then the narrow part just kind of like use the ground to like pivot it. I don't know.
I mean, the one I think that you're talking about is more for meditation, right? So they rest their hands on there. So, but the one I'm talking about is the Mataji one. It's like a V-shaped stick, right?
Oh yeah,
And
theirs didn't look like that.
You put your wrist in between the V, and it holds your arm up. So you could like this, right? And the V is like right here. So it basically holds it up like this. So you could just go forever because you have the support of the ground. And the bottom of the V touches the ground. So it's like a cane to hold your arm up in meditation. So yeah, there's different ones. They have meditation benches and things for your hand and different things. So
I don't know. It was to assist with the Om technique. And only
I don't know how that assists with the Om technique, you know, like you do better ohms because your arm is supported, you know, not really, you know.
I think it's like a lesson you have to like, I think it's part of their thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's part of one of their techniques of their Kriya. Yeah, I don't know, you know, like I don't, in my intuition, I don't know how that would assist with Om. Om is a divine sound syllable, like no matter how good your bench is, it's not going to assist with Om, you know. It might assist going longer with Om, like if you say Om for 2 hours, you know, so your arm doesn't go numb. But yeah, I don't know how that
the thing that you were talking about makes more sense to hold the mala beads. That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's to hold the mala beads. It has nothing to do with Om, right? So if you do too many ohms, like I don't know, let's say you do 1,008 ohms, right? And you're not used to it, your arm's probably going to go numb, you know. That's just what they're talking about. So your arm doesn't go numb. So your monkey mind, when you're in a state of pain or discomfort, your monkey mind activates, right? So in these Kriya yoga practices, you do everything to stop the monkey mind. So this would probably be one of those things that would not activate the monkey mind, you know. So if your arm goes numb, you're going to start thinking about it, and you're going to lose track of your mala beads, and you're just going to get distracted. So it's basically to stop the distraction, in my opinion. I never used it, so I'm just kind of guessing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how it would assist in Om. I mean,
I don't either. I think maybe it's a program you have to buy. Or it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary.
They always got something to sell you, right? Like you could be a better Kriya yogi if you get a wooden bench. How? So you're trying to tell me if I have a wooden bench that I would say Om better? A sound syllable? What does a sound syllable have to do with wooden bench? Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that it comes in a really pretty bag too. So you get like these 2 sticks in a pretty bag.
Well, you know, like yeah. I don't know how a pretty bag would assist you with the primordial sounds of the universe Om, but it looks good. Why not? You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it helps. I don't know. You know, so.
I am excited about my mala beads though, because this is the 3rd time I've ordered them, so it's coming straight from the source, and they're a nice little orange guru beads. So I don't know. I'm excited about that. So thank you, SRF.
So nice SRF straight from the Kriya Yoga Mecca of Lake Shrine SRF and Pacific Palisades. So should have some good Kriya yogic energy, you know, from the gift store, the lake, the temple, the swans. You should get some and good energy from the Kriya Yoga Mecca of Lake Shrine SRF. So yeah, I'd rather you order mala beads from Yogananda, the greatest Kriya yogi ever, besides Babaji, and instead of ordering off Amazon or, you know, wherever, you know.
Yeah,
so
and
hopefully it has good energy.
I think, yeah. And then I'll have even better energy when I have you bless them in class. So,
Yeah. So as a benefit for all our Kriya Yoga Masterclass members, I consecrate the mala beads live and send Shakti and Shakti Path good energy over. But yeah, they carry your energy also. So wear them to sleep. You have any hurt spots on your body, put it on that place, and yeah, you should be
yeah.
divinely protected. You know, one of my friends, his girlfriend had bad nightmares all of her life, like she couldn't sleep and anything, and I consecrated a mala bead for her, and she wears it every night and goes to sleep, and she's never had a problem. So I wish that for everybody. So if you want some mala beads and you need some mala beads, order where Veronica ordered her mala beads, straight from Yogananda himself,
Yeah.
SRF, the Kriya Yoga Mecca. What was the website you ordered them off of? Yogananda.org?
SRF, the Self-Realization Fellowship Bookstore.org.
What that was the
Yeah.
website?
Yeah.
So go to Self-Realization Fellowship Bookstore.org. I think they also have Yogananda.org, selfrealization.org, something like that. And go to the bookstore. You know, they have all Yogananda's books, and you'll see the mala beads. How much was
Yeah.
it? It was like $22, right?
$22, and then with tax, it ended up being $25. So
$25, you'll get you a good mala bead straight from the source. And yeah, if you want some good mantras, go to the free Kriya Yoga School.
Yeah.
And you'll, at the end of all of our satsangs and all of our soul talks, we give some good mantra diksha. And if you want some unlimited mantra diksha, we have it in Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So I'll give you mantra diksha to. We probably have over 20 mantras right now in our class. So I'll give you unlimited. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking there's like about 6 that I want for my mantras, but I was thinking maybe I was being greedy. Is there like a limit I can ask?
No, there's no limit. We'll go all day till you say stop, right? Like, okay, that's enough. You know, you saw Paul when we did it in our class. I was like, you want more? Oh, we got all day. Let's keep going. Yeah, he stopped at 3. He's like, that's good. You know, he wanted 2, but and then he was like, could you give me one more? I was like, yeah, we can go as many as you want. So as a benefit, we consecrate it live on our Saturday class. So yeah, get your mantra list ready, and when your mala beads come in, hopefully they come in by this Saturday.
I hope so.
We'll do it live on this class. We had a very profound class this week.
Yes, we did.
So yeah, it was our longest class ever, but we covered a lot of ground. We gave some very nice tools to uplift yogis.
Yeah, you won't get it anywhere else.
They definitely won't give it to you anywhere else, and they'll make you go through a bunch of hoops and hurdles and tests and initiations and all that. So if you join our Kriya Yoga School, it'll be well worth the $50 a month. You'll get the most benefits from this class, and we'll review it in the next class. So this was our 76th class, and our 77th class, we'll review it again. And this was our longest class ever. We covered a lot of advanced techniques in this class.
Yes.
I won't say it over the internet because you don't know who's listening, but
some mad yogis.
Money back guarantee, right? Best $50 you ever spent. So you'll have some great life tools to integrate into your daily life for sure, right? And you'll have a different
gatekeeping here.
godly self-realization, Satchitananda's perspective if you implement these into your life. So money back guarantee.
I don't know, this is a hard subject, but I was thinking like I'm thinking addiction as a way of not facing our souls. Is the fear of meeting our true self what scares us, and how can we not let addiction win?
Yeah, so most people, they look for external things to help to alleviate their pain, and that's how they get addicted to something. And that's how how can I say this? Big pharma and people become rich because they want you to become, they want to trick your mind into thinking you need this to be happy, right? So once you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you realize you don't need it. All the tools you need are inside you as you, right? So you just unlock self-realization. You know, you realize your inner self. So once you realize you have all the tools inside you, then you don't need external things to make you happy. So anybody who has an alcohol addiction, you know, you don't need this water to make you happy. It's just a way to separate yourself from this, right?
Yeah.
And it's the best way to overcome addiction is not to start, you know, to stop the problem before it starts, you know. Like, I'm not going to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
It doesn't serve me. I never drank alcohol. I worked in a nightclub. I had access to as many bottles as I want. Never had no pull or meaning to me. I never was attracted to that because I never started, you know. So the best thing is prevention. You stop it before it starts. This doesn't serve me. It's junk to me. It's a bunch of colorful water I don't need, right? It you have enough things to overcome in your life without adding more obstacles, right? So anything that becomes an obstacle, I want no part of that, you know.
Yeah.
And probably the hardest addiction for me included is food. I love
Yeah,
food.
me
It
too.
tastes so great. It tastes so delicious. When they put that sugar in there, it's like a blessing from God.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
oh,
crack.
you know, it's crack, you know. So that is my crack. So I'm compassionate to other people because my drug of choice is food, you know. So but yeah, so I understand, and they chemically alter it so it's so blissfully you think God is shining His grace on you with this food, or you know, these drugs or whatever. But once you have seen the divine promised land, the happy place of higher consciousness, self-realization, Satchinanda, you have no need for these external things because you realize happiness is inside you, not outside you. So you stop searching for happiness outside you because you have happiness inside you. And you realize that you don't need this to be happy. It's just a temporary band-aid. It's like trying to hold water in your hands, you know. But these are master chemists and technicians, and they are hitting you below the belt.
Yes.
They know you're the most vulnerable, you know. So yeah, just be aware of that. But once you realize happiness is internal, not external, it's hard for you to get addicted to these things because you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. You see the 3D chessboard, right? And this is only a temporary band-aid. You want permanent happiness. You want to maintain permanent happiness. And the only way you can maintain permanent happiness is inside you. So once you realize happiness is internal, not external, then addiction doesn't have the pull that it used to have. You know, I know, and definitely in my case, you know, you start to shed these addictions and let go of them. They no longer serve you in the present moment. So yeah, but I know it's rough out there, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm above it. You know, I enjoy a bag of M&Ms every once in a while, you know. I know I probably shouldn't, but you know, like Sandy said, I like some chicken nuggies every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not above it, you know. Sometime it's calling me, right? VEDGURUDEV, you're in 7-Eleven. Taste the rainbow. Remember those Skittles? They were so blissful. They're so colorful. Eat them
Yeah.
now.
Well,
I'm calling you.
How?
I'm on aisle 5. You know, to the left, down at the bottom. Come get me, right? I'm waiting for you. Don't leave
I'm
me
right
hanging.
here.
You know. So yeah, every once in a while I fall off the boat, but I get back on the boat. Like, yeah, I don't know. I was tripping, you know. These Skittles really didn't nourish me, but you know, at least I don't do it every day, you know.
Yeah.
If you eat Skittles every day or eat chicken nuggets every day, you're probably gonna be in trouble, you
Yeah.
know.
At least you can stop.
Moderation, once a month, right? Like, you know. Yeah. So it happens to the best of us. Don't beat yourself up. Dust yourself out. Get back on the path. Like, yeah, all right. You know, been
Yeah.
there, done that. You know, that didn't really serve me. You know, I had a moment of clarity. I don't know what nourishment I got off these Skittles, but they tasted so blissful. You know, back to work.
Yes. Sandy concurs. She says the same for me. Food for me. Sugar addiction is so strong.
True. Me too. You know, like I miss the sugar. You know, like it's so powerful, that addiction, that calling, right? So I've never used drugs. I've never, how can I say it, never drank alcohol. But I guess my only vice would be food and the sugar they put in food, you know. Or so I'm pretty good about it, but I'm not immune to a pack of Skittles once a month, you know. Let's say it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, probably less than that, but you know, sometimes it catches my eyes and the colors are so beautiful. Taste the rainbow. They have such good marketing slogans, and you're like, ah, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
You
fell
know,
for it.
let, let,
Yeah,
let me live in my blissful rainbow
yeah,
state
yeah,
once a month or
yeah.
whatever. I mean,
Let me
it's
be a
less than that,
Bogar.
but you know, let me enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing. If you're gonna eat Skittles, enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite citas is Boganantar. Bogar means enjoyer. So if I'm gonna eat Skittles, I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest. Each one, I'm gonna be like, living
I
in
love
my
these Skittles.
blissful
M&Ms.
living in my blissful Disneyland, my wonderland of Skittle bliss, you know. So I enjoy it, and when it's over, then I go back to work, you know.
Yeah, you're
So
like, done.
don't beat yourself up about it. Just enjoy it in the present moment and keep moving, you know.
I was thinking like I don't know, there's this illusion that change takes time, but what if change happens the moment you just decide I'm done? Because when I've made my mind up, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't know. I feel like something has to click in my mind. You don't need this anymore. Because
Yeah,
my problem,
definitely.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just giving me as an example. Like I've been having problems with my knees, and I need to get this weight off. So it's just like I think I kept the weight on a long time ago because I felt like it was like a protective shield. But now it's just like I need to get rid of this shield because it's like it's hurting me because I need to get the weight off and it'll give me freedom to like move my body around. And it's not to be more attractive or whatever, but I just want that freedom to like have control over my body. So yeah, I've just decided and it's like it's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
I think
sometimes your body is the best teacher. So it basically says like, I know we found comfort in this weight, but we just can't do it anymore. I know that happened with me when I was DJing, right? Like I
yeah,
used to, my mind tricked me into thinking I needed to drink a full liter of Coke every night to stay awake, right?
yeah,
I it it just tricked me. Like we need the caffeine to stay awake. We cannot stay awake all night without the caffeine. And I listened to it, and one day I just like I can't do it no more. I can't treat my body like an amusement park. I just can't do it no more. You know, I need to shed this Pepsi addiction. You know, I need to
yeah,
let it go. And I just started drinking water. So I felt like that click, right? Like I can't do it no more. I just can't
yeah,
do it no more. And then I realized like all this is sugar water. So if I just minus the sugar, I'll feel healthier. I used to feel like when I woke up, like I got hit by a truck, like, oh, God, you know? Oh, and my body was all sore and everything. Now I drink water and I jump out of bed. I feel great,
yeah.
you know? I you let go of all that fatigue and that lethargy and everything, and you just feel a lot better. So yeah, definitely, your body is the best teacher, and you feel like a click. In yoga too, you do that too, right? Sometimes you do a certain kriya, and one day you feel a click, and you go on to another kriya. So it just happens, you know. If you don't stop, your body will stop for you, right?
Yes.
You'll have some physical discomfort, some physical pain where you just can't do it no more. You know, I just can't do it no more.
I can't
You
do
know,
it.
this is like a wake up call. I gotta do better. You know, I'm not a spring chicken. You know, when I was 20 years old, I treated my body like an amusement park. I can't do it no more. You know, my body is not a spring chicken. It doesn't respond the same way. So, I gotta adjust and listen to my body. So yeah, I would just say maybe it's a good wake up call that just can't do it no more. So
Yeah.
once your body gives you that signal, like I hear you, you know, let's get to work.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
listening.
it's gonna be a hard road. It's gonna be a tough mountain to climb, but your body will thank you later. So yeah, just get to work. But yeah, I would definitely listen to your body. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about the pranayamas, like, I don't know, the breath work. Like every time I get upset, it's like I've always like automatically just done breathing, but now it's like it's
Yeah.
more focused the pranayamas. But I don't know, like that's like the breathing techniques. It's such a great way to like calm yourself down. I don't know. And you,
Yeah, definitely. And you breathe in the light and breathe out the darkness. Like if anybody who's watching this wants a good breathing technique, in the beginning of this Soul Talks, we did what's called Purnasudhi, which is complete yogic breath, and yeah, we'll give you some techniques. So you basically breathe in the new fresh air, breathe out the old stale air, or whatever no longer serves you. Breathing it out, you know. So once you have that visualization, yeah, it really helps, right? Like calming and stilling your body, and not attaching anything, letting everything go with the exhalation out your breath.
I don't know. Sandy said I only half listened. like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Bye, Felicia. Bye bye. No Skittles for me today, right?
Yeah.
You know, you almost got me. You almost got
Yeah.
me. You know, sometimes that you catch that hypnotism, that you know, that calling, right? Good one. Not
Yeah,
today.
good one.
Not today. I was born at night, but not last night. Good one. You almost got me. You know, that ego's calling. Not today. So
Not today.
yeah. So you only half listen, right? You know, keep your focus on the road ahead.
Yeah. What would you say is a good spiritual approach to like deal with anger when you feel you're like yourself getting angry?
I would just say breathe. You know, like
Yeah.
if you really count to 10 and breathe, you'd be surprised how much you could overcome. Like I've told this story before. When I was growing up, they had a PSA, which is a public service announcement, TV commercial. This woman was cooking eggs, and her baby was crying, and she was getting frustrated, and she was getting discouraged, and she went to hit the baby, and then the video paused, and it said, before you do something you'll regret, just pause and count to 10. So yeah, I would just say before you get angry, just pause and count to 10, you know? I just let it go. It's not worth it. My father used to drive me past the prison. He said most people, 90% of people in there, they made a split second decision that ruined their life forever, right? It's not worth it. Let it go. Let everything go from the breath. Whatever anger you have, just breathe it out. Anger poisons the vessel that it holds the anger. So you're not hurting anybody else. You're poisoning yourself. You're boiling your own blood. Whatever it is, just let it go. It's not worth it, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't. When you practice Kriya Yoga, you get less angry. You become more
Yeah.
calm, and nothing really attaches to you and nothing really gets you angry, you know? So you just kind of breathe, and whatever's disturbing you, you breathe it out through your breath. You don't hold it on to. You take all this anger to the curb, throw it away, you know? Don't hold
Don't
on
need
to
it.
it. You let it go. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, you know? And getting angry is like a wasted emotion. It's not going to help anything. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to let you overcome anything. It's just a wasted emotion you need to let go of. Like, how does this help you in the present moment? Getting angry isn't going to change anything. So it's a wasted emotion. You let it go, you know, breathe
Let
it
it
out.
go.
Be like Elsa in the movie Frozen. Let it go,
Let
let
it
it
go.
go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, you know? So
That's how I live my
you,
life.
that's how you live your life, letting anger go as much as possible.
I don't know. Sandy just reminded me of something. She says, I find humming helps calm my nervous system down instantly when I
True.
feel anger arising.
Yeah, definitely. We have a great pranayama, which is that humming, right? And you
Yeah.
see like the vibration exhaling out, letting everything go. So I agree with you. That vibration of humming is very profound, you know? So, yeah, definitely. I would definitely say humming, you know, kind of shaking it out of your system, getting it out, breathing it out, you know, is really profound and really helpful.
Yeah.
And we have a very beautiful technique in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, which is exactly this, humming out, you know,
Yeah.
humming, breathing in what serves you, humming out what doesn't serve you, you know. I won't go into the exact technique, but if you want to see it, it's in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, you know.
This morning I was making my bed and I just started humming the Gayatri mantra and I was like, Bhurvaha. And I went
Yeah.
through it all and I was like, where did that come from? I wasn't even thinking of Gayatri. I just was like humming it, but it did calm me down. Like,
Yeah, I mean, once you do mantra japa all the time, it becomes a soundtrack of your life in the background of your life. So I've had times where I'm saying another mantra and I just say a different mantra and I
yeah.
don't try to think it. I just go with it. Okay, you want. I was saying Lakshmi's mantra, but you want Ganesh mantra? I got you. You know, I just go right into it. So, yeah, these things come up, and I look at them as good confirmations and good opportunities. Like, oh, Gayatri wants me to sing the Gayatri mantra right now. I got you. You know,
Yeah.
good
Got you.
reminder. You know, like good thing on my checklist.
Yeah.
You're right. I do need to say more Gayatri mantra. So I look for the opportunity to say Gayatri's mantra. So if Gayatri is giving me the calling to say her mantra, I'm readily available, you know? So, yeah. But once you surrender yourself and align yourself with mantra japa, it kind of becomes the soundtrack to your life. I like when my gurus used to say a japa japa, which means God is saying your mantra for you. So it becomes the soundtrack in the background of your life. I have a 24-hour loop of Babaji, Gayatri, Shiva, Lakshmi,
Yeah.
Ganesha, Mataji, all of the above, you know? So it's a 24-hour a day medley, a mega mix of all the mantra japa together. And they'll change when they fit.
Yeah.
I just become the witness. I don't try to force it. I just witness it and enjoy it for what it is.
I don't know. Sandy says frequency music for the win. Yeah, I'll listen to frequency music when I'm in the bath. I like the vibrations through the water. Yeah, definitely.
Right. These bija mantras, these sound syllables, these frequencies, these divine frequencies. Wow, super powerful, you know? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Divine frequencies for the win. I thought she said the wind. I was like, there's a lot of wind right here.
Yeah.
I feel the wind.
You know, it's
I
because of
feel the
the
frequency
explanation
wind
points.
from right now.
Yeah, those 2 explanation points might look like a D. For the win. And then Sandy says, "Oh, wow, I've been listening to Gayatri Mantra the last few days." Yes. Yeah. It feels
Yeah,
so
it just
good.
said the wind, and now is a super windstorm. I invoked the wind.
You invoked
Yeah,
it.
Gayatri for 2 days is outstanding. Yeah. We had a never-ending mantra japa of Gayatri, and I was usually the leader, but other people led too in the Himalayan mountains. Gayatri up the mountain, Gayatri down the mountain, Gayatri to the left of the mountain, Gayatri to the right of the mountain, Gayatri across the river, Gayatri, 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 Gayatri. You know, I probably told this story before, but yeah, we were in Badrinath temple, which is on the border of Nepal and India. And in that temple, Badrinath, there's a statue of Narayana, which is Vishnu, right? We're in the land of Vishnu. So there's a statue shop across the river from the temple. And we went in there, and I said, I would like a statue of Narayana, Vishnu. And my guru said, not Narayana, Gayatri. And I was
Gayatri.
like, who's Gayatri? I'd never heard of Gayatri. And they were like, you don't know Gayatri? Oh, you definitely need Gayatri, right? So back and forth for about 20 minutes, me and my guru. I said Vishnu, Narayana. He said Gayatri. And I said, all right, give me Gayatri. So since that day, I've been a Gayatri lover, and I've been practicing the Gayatri mantra over and over and over 1 million times, up the mountain, down the mountain, the right of the mountain, side of the mountain, you know, down the road, up the road, all Gayatri as much as possible. I was the Gayatri leader from that day on. My guru probably said did it to punish me, but it became a divine blessing, right?
You're like, I love
you don't
it.
know Gayatri? Now you're going to have to say Gayatri 100 million times a day. So I embrace Gayatri as much as possible. So yeah, I love Gayatri, so I'm a supreme Gayatri lover. And yeah, maybe I take this opportunity to say Gayatri mantra. It's probably a blessing and confirmations. So I'll say it 3 times. O bu bhuvaswaha tat sat viturvaranium bargo deva sadimahi diayo na prachodayat. O bu bhuvaswaha tat sat viturvaranium bargo deva sadimahi diayo na prachodayat. O bu bhuvaswaha tat sat viturvaranium bargo deva sadimahi diayo na prachodayat. So that is the Gayatri mantra 3 times. And then upcoming Mantra Monday, we will have Gayatri coming soon.
Nice. Love it. Sandy says synchronicity FTW. I had to look that up. FTW means for the win. I'm learning stuff here.
It's for the win or for the win?
For the wins. Or I don't know, it was slang, so I had to look it up. FTW means for the wins or the win.
For the win, right? Oh,
yeah.
For the win.
So many wins.
Okay. Yeah. I when she said it, I thought she said for the wind, like the air, and I was like, yeah,
that would work
I
too,
agree with
the
you.
wind just picked
for
up.
the wind. Yeah, the wind. There was a big gust of wind. I invoked the wind by saying that. For the wind, yes. Give me more wind, right?
The
you
wind
can see
wins.
it. It's kind of the palm trees are kind of swaying behind me.
Yeah.
You know? Whichever resonates with you, for the win or for the wind. You know, depend on your environment, on your situation.
Whatever you want. Sandy says, I really felt the vibration from the Gayatri mantra in my heart chakra, also the crown. Yeah, it really.
Yeah, definitely. Gayatri is like inner divine light, an inner divinity, right? So it's almost like lighting every cell of your body with inner divinity. So you would definitely open your crown chakra, which is a big 1,008 petal sun on your, you know, by amplifying that inner divinity. You know, we have another song in our school, you know, which is good too. It's like a Root Param Jyoti, which is basically the same thing. Like when I give mantra diksha for Gayatri in one of our classes, the meaning is basically that, like lighting your inner lamp and letting it shine, letting your soul shine, you know, letting your inner divinity give you a divine glow, which is a beautiful thing. So I definitely would say that. So if you want Gayatri mantra, it's in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, or mantra diksha for numerous ones. So
it will light
it's
you
in
up.
there. But yeah, I definitely love Gayatri, you know. I never heard of Gayatri till that day with my guru in the Himalayan mountains, but ever since that day, I've been a Gayatri lover. Gayatri, Gayatri, Gayatri all over. Like I said, up the mountain, down the mountain, the right of the mountain, to the side of the mountain, you know, everywhere Gayatri, you know. I look for the opportunity. On one of these satsangs, somebody tried to stump me. Like, if you're a yogi, you should know the Gayatri mantra. I was like, I thought you never would ask.
Yeah. I know you wait for these opportunities.
We have some videos on deck. When somebody asked about my guru, I was like, I thought you never would ask. And then I play the video, right? You know? VEDAGURUDEV, if you're such an enlightened being, then you should show me you turning in the light. I thought you never would ask, you know. Right?
Here we go.
So I got tired of asking about people asking about my lineage and my guru and my parampara. So I just prepared a 2-minute video. So yeah, I guess with that said, that's a good opportunity to play VEDAGURUDEV a week ago, turning into a light being live on a Thailand beach. So
you want me to play that one?
If you don't think VEDAGURUDEV is a enlightened being, then watch this video that Veronica's going to play right now.
Okay. Light being, here we go.
When you focus on the mantra, you don't have time for the distractions or the monkey mind or the mental clutter. So, yeah, it's helpful to focus on the monkey, on the physical mind. Do I have a big light on me?
Yeah, there's like a glow, like a white orb on your face.
Where's
that coming from? Babaji.
Is that Babaji? Like an orb on your face.
Like, it could be, you know. Oh, that's interesting. I just saw that too. I was wondering if it was my computer screen.
I was thinking maybe something was going. Yeah, it's like this white light right on your head. Your face.
Interesting. The sun is that way, so where's that one coming? Interesting. Hold on, let me see if I could turn off my light. Oh, no, still right.
It's like right there. It's like not moving. It's like this white orb.
Let me see. Interesting. How can I block that? Is it still there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe we have a visitor. Welcome to our Soul Talks. If you have any questions, orb.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It wasn't there.
Try cleaning your lens. Maybe it's something on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to clean it off. Is it better now? It was something on the lens.
Probably
it was
some
like
like a flying bird just like dropped a gift.
Really?
It was like some sand or something. I don't know. Who knows how this crazy stuff works?
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm ascending. I'm turning into a light being in real time.
Yeah.
Somebody please record this so they can show other people.
Evidence.
We have evidence of Maha Samadhi. VEDAGURUDEV is turning into a light beam in real time. My time is up. See you later. Goodbye, cruel Maya delusional world. So if you think I'm not a light being, there's proof.
They follow you.
I just noticed that Paul said it was bird poop on my thing. I was like, I don't think it's bird poop, you know? But yeah, whatever it is, we enjoy it. Sandy said it was Yogananda's presence, which I enjoy too. So thank you, Yogananda, for giving us an audience. So you never know what you'll get on these Soul Talks, you know. Windstorm, rainstorm, VEDGURUDEV ascending it into Mahasamadhi in real time on the live stream. I'm trying to think what else has happened. All kinds of stuff. The internet goes out, so
Yes.
anything that can happen will happen. So
Yeah.
we keep going. So
Yeah.
tell your friends. I was watching this live stream and VEDGURUDEV turned to lights.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Next
Babaji
episode
will make
of
that appearance.
Ascended Masters, whatever.
I like it when Babaji's like moves and you're like, oh, okay, we'll move on from this topic.
Yeah. It's like a
he makes his presence
confirmation.
known.
Yeah. In our last song, we were talking about something sacred, and I was trying to explain it to Mariana, and Babaji fainted. Oh, VEDGURUDEV, right? He fell over. And I saw
So
that as
dramatic.
a cue to keep moving on, right? All right. Yeah, you're right. I said something else, and Babaji and Mataji fell over. So
Yeah, they
and
lost
my
it.
certificate. So I was like, oh, that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah.
I got the message. I'm moving on. You know, oh, VEDGURUDEV again. He's going on with this sacred subject. You know.
I'm losing my grounding. I have a comment from Sandy. She said, I asked a guru many years ago whom I love and respect. And he said the Gayatri mantra, but he also said, or whichever you resonate with.
Sounds
Oh.
like something VEDGURUDEV would say. Whatever you resonate with.
She said, I'm sorry, I asked a guru years ago, which is the most powerful mantra to say. Which is the most powerful?
Yeah, they definitely would say that in the Himalayan mountains. They love Gayatri mantra, and I could attest that these Himalayan yogis, they love Gayatri, so they look for every opportunity to say Gayatri. So my guru would say the powerful Shakti is Gayatri. You know, the best female mantra is Gayatri, but it's up to your own discrimination and discernment, whatever you resonate with. But I would probably say, I mean, I love Lakshmi and I love Gayatri. They're up there. They're probably in my top two. I probably rotate. Some days I'm Lakshmi, some days I'm Gayatri, but definitely Gayatri for sure. Like I said, ever since that day, I've become a Gayatri lover, right? And
Yes.
I look for opportunities to say Gayatri's mantra or see Gayatri everywhere and everything. So, yeah, so always Gayatri, you know, and we had a very profound class where I gave mantra diksha for Gayatri and explained the meaning and the sound syllables and everything. So I always look for the opportunity to say Gayatri. So, yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, I know a lot of yogis do say that Gayatri is the most powerful mantra. My guru definitely said I need Gayatri in my life. Always Gayatri. So he was like, VEDGURUDEV, Gayatri time, you know?
Gayatri time.
Walk to the front of the pilgrimage, start singing Gayatri, you know? And, you know, even the hardcore Himalayan yogis, I melted their soul with my Gayatri mantra. They were impressed.
Like, what time is it? Gayatri time.
So in the beginning, they were like, come on, this Westerner can't sing Gayatri. Come on, you know, give him a chance. And then I melted their heart with my Gayatri mantra. So after that, they welcomed it. You know, sun comes up, we're starting to walk. VEDGURUDEV, Gayatri time. So I was the Gayatri leader, you know. I mean, other people said it too, which I enjoyed, you know, give me a break. So it put me in the spotlight, the front of all these enlightened, lifelong yogis. You know, I was on center stage with my Gayatri mantra. So they enjoyed it. You know, first they were skeptical, but after they heard my bhava, my bhakti, and my devotion, they said, yeah, this guy. And there was no volume control on my Gayatri mantra from my mouth to God's ears, directly to Gayatri. So there have been times
denied.
like, who was saying Gayatri mantra? I know it was in India. What foreigner was saying? Like,
I'm like, oh,
powerful. I told a story with so in my guru's ashram, one day he got a microphone and speaker, right? And he told the guy who installed it, I wasn't there, I was probably doing my sadhana. He was like, just don't tell VEDGURUDEV that we got a microphone, right?
Oh boy.
I found out, and I was the first in line. Baba, Gayatri mantra, and this had a speaker and an amplifier, so you could hear it the whole village. It like radiated the whole village. They were like, people were like, who's that guy with that powerful Gayatri mantra, right? You could hear it like all 3 villages over, you know? Like, whoa, you know? Here comes that foreigner with his Gayatri mantra. And after I left, my guru told me that they were like, tell that foreigner to come back. He had good Gayatri mantra. He had good bhava. He had good energy. we appreciated it after a while, right? At first, they were like, whoa, too loud, right? Like, you know, like after a while, I melted their heart. I warmed their heart after a while. They came around.
You gave it all your heart. like, I can just picture you doing that. I need to sing it louder.
Wholeheartedly, right? blowing the roof off, you know, the village,
give me
right?
a blowhorn.
Vibrating, right? Yeah, that's another thing, the conch. You know? Whoa, you know?
Yeah,
super
you can feel
blow,
all the vibrations.
Right? Yeah.
Well, Darren Carter is here. Yay! He says, morning, guys, 4:30 here in the UK.
Namaste, Darren Carter. Glad you could join us. Always a pleasure.
He says it feels like a different world this early in the morning. Yeah. I love it.
Darren Carter is in a UK time zone. I'm in a Thailand time zone, and Veronica's in a California time zone. So all different time zones from around the world, you know.
So another human emotion that's so ugly, I hate it, is jealousy. Like people are always jealous, and it's just like, why can't people be happy for you? It's like that's such an ugly emotion. I don't know. Like, I wish people could like be happy for you.
I agree with you. My guru used to say, jealousy is the chain that enslaves you, you know? So like all these lower emotions can be put in that boat as a wasted emotion. Like you should be happy for other people. You should uplift other people. You shouldn't be like, why did they get that and why didn't I get that? You're basically poisoning yourself with your own poison. So don't do it. No need. All these lower emotions, anger, jealousy, guilt, fear, just no need. Wasted emotion. Let them go. They serve no purpose. They're wasted emotions. We don't need them.
Yeah.
So,
bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Be happy for your fellow man, you know. I want everybody to win. Rising tides lift all boats. So I encourage everybody to win. If somebody wins, I say great for them. They deserve it. You know, I don't say, why didn't I get that? You know, let all those lower emotions go. They no longer serve you, you know. So be happy for everybody, you know. Rising tides lift all boats. So in the Buddhist tradition, they have what's called a Dharma wheel, which is a wheel, right? So they say, be happy for everybody always, because the wheel is turning. Those people who are on top today will be on the bottom tomorrow. And you'll see them while the wheel's turning, on their way down and on the way up. So always be happy for everybody, no matter what, right? Because you never know, you know? So yeah, be happy for everybody always. The Dharma wheel is turning, you know?
Yeah, and also when I see somebody doing well, I think, oh, it's possible. I could do it. It's kind of like a signpost, like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Like when anybody wins, you feel their win is your win, and you should be happy for everybody, right? congratulations, you know, you deserve it, you know.
Yeah.
So
You cracked the
yeah,
code.
you
Thank
should
you.
never be jealous of anybody, you know. In the country I live, that's a big thing in Thai people. They like to compare. I got more money in the bank than you. I got a better car than you. It's so boring and gross, you
Yeah.
know? Who
Boring.
cares? I don't care, you know? I don't want you ghosted. Blew my light away, you know?
Okay.
Invoke the wind.
I don't know.
And
It's
for the
almost at
wind.
3 hours.
And for the wind, woo, fly like an eagle. Let my
I can
spirit be
fly.
free. Fly like an eagle. Let my soul carry me. You know, I always liked that song. Hey, that's old school. 80s
Yes.
Steve Miller
Yeah.
band, Fly Like an Eagle.
Yes.
Look it up on YouTube. You know, that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song, Fly
It'll
Like
blow
an
your
Eagle.
mind.
So yeah, what were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about jealousy, and Sandy
Oh
had
yeah,
another.
jealousy. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Sandy had a comment. Jealousy is connected to the blocks in the lower chakras, and a great deal to
Oh,
do with
absolutely.
giving power to sacred scarcity beliefs. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Lack, scarcity, ignorance, all that. Lower three chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your navel chakra, your manipura. So your Muladhara, your Sahadhisthana, your manipura chakra, your three lower chakras. Yeah, so I agree with you. All blocked up. These definitely block you up, right? And when we start on the spiritual path, we say the bija mantra to unblock all these blockages. I know for me, it was a long monthly process. It took me a while to unblock. I was so blocked up with these identifications, these attachments, you know, these jealousies, these angers, these guilt, all these gross lower emotions. So we're always pulling ourselves out of the pit of despair, these lower emotions, raising to the higher spiritual emotions, crossing the spiritual bridge, which is the heart chakra, to the higher spiritual chakras. So yeah, don't get attached to these lower chakras, you know. Climb
Yeah.
out of that pit of despair as best as you can, but take some little inner work. And if you want to know how to do it, in our free Kriya Yoga school in the classroom, we have a one-time class. It's called Unblocking Your Seven Chakras, which gives you the bija mantra and the exact process to how to unblock your chakras. It's one of our class's favorite. It's only, I think it's $25 one time. You can watch it a million times over and over. And definitely in our masterclass, we have millions of these techniques. So try it out. Only $25. It's in our free school. So if you're a member of our free school or you're not, join our free school. Up at the top, they have a tab. It says classroom. Go in there and you'll see it. So yeah, best $25 you ever spent.
Best. Yeah, I unblocked my chakras with that. I did it like I did it twice perfectly, and I didn't think anything of it, but I was thinking like I don't like the lower chakras, like the root chakra.
Yeah.
That gave me some problems. And I don't know, it was just like I didn't know what was going on and like had to brace like a table, but I was thinking maybe that's like a powerful thing. Maybe that's why people think that opening the chakras is so, I don't know, people say that opening the chakras is bad, but I think it's just because the lower chakras just kind of take you by surprise, opening up that energy, because it took
Yeah,
me by
you
surprise.
just, your whole life, you collect all these junk in your lower chakras, right? Like you find comfort in your lower chakras with all these wasted emotions, this fear, this jealousy, this anger. And when you start to open your chakras, your spiritual flowers, it's almost like a breath of fresh air. I mean, in my case, it was a long process because I was super blocked, you know? I was a master of chakra blocking, right? I had no idea what a chakra was till I got on the spiritual path. So it was totally blocked, right? So yeah, when you unblock your root chakra, which is like your grounding, your anchoring chakra, you might have to hold on to a table because You know, you're exhausting all that junk, and that black smoke is coming out of your red 4-petal flower, you know? So it was the same for me. So yeah, and then once you master that one, then you go up to your sacral chakra. So if you're super blocked like I was, you need to lean into it a lot, right? So a lot of bija mantras. At this point, it's free flowing, but in the beginning, takes a lot of bija mantras to unblock it. So that's what, yeah, I would suggest. But yeah, a lot of people say it's a rough ride, but I've never seen it. In our spiritual tradition, we go smoothly and gently.
Yeah.
We love the Kundalini snake. We love our chakras, and we sing to it, and we dance with that snake. So we're snake charmers. The snake starts dancing. And, you know, we're not scared of the snake. We don't frighten the snake. You know, then you might have a problem. Hello, beautiful snake. You like to slow dance? Let's slow dance. Mm-hmm. So the bija mantras for the chakras become a beautiful swan song to the snake.
Yes,
it loves
swan
to hear,
song.
and it uncoils smoothly and gently up your Sushumna Nadi.
Darren has some exciting news. He's been having some severe bliss attacks lately. That is
Nice.
wonderful.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. And Darren's a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We had a very profound class, our 67th class, where we showed 5 very profound techniques, and yeah, you'll enjoy it. So if you're already at a state of bliss, go to the 67th class, and you'll be in La La Land in Disneyland for a long time. So there's 5 different kriyas to get you into that La La Land. Use all 5. You use 1 or 2, but yeah, this would definitely get you into a higher state of bliss. So yeah, I'm glad you're seeing fruits and benefits from practicing Kriya Yoga in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
He says almost like I've got an internal smile going on. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wake up with a 24-hour-a-day internal smile on my face also, right? Like I have a smile in my heart chakra 24 hours a day, and what a beautiful, profound thing that is. So I'm glad you're experiencing the fruits and benefits of practicing Kriya Yoga. Life is so blissful when you become a Kriya Yogi or Yogini, right?
Yeah.
Everything is just so vivid and awe-inspiring. It's just a beautiful day. You jump out of bed with a big smile in your heart chakra, a big smile in your face, like, thank God I'm a Kriya Yogi or a Yogini. It's beautiful, right? God is great. Everything is so blissful and, you know, awe-inspiring, right? You're just blown away, right? I posted a GIF in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and we were talking about the sun. I think Kyle posted a video about the sun, and the GIF was the guy opening his curtains, and he was blown away by the sun. That's me every morning, right? Like, woo, you know, God, wow, this Thailand sun is so powerful, right? Blow my socks off every day, right? Blow me away. I open the curtains, wow, fall on my back, right? So great.
Well, Sandy says she never sought to work with her chakras, but the chakras found her since 2019.
Oh yeah, I would agree with you. Veronica said that before in one of our sad songs. I didn't find Kriya Yoga found me. And it's the same with the chakras. I didn't find the chakras found me. So they were waiting for me to catch up. Like, what's taking you so long? Hurry up and catch up. I always say Babaji is 2 years ahead of me. I'm just catching up to Babaji. So I'm always like, wait a minute, slow down. What's a chakra? How does this work?
Yeah.
You know? So, and once you get it, you know, they're like, all right, just surrender yourself to the teachings and you'll find out. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. I didn't find the chakras. The chakras found me when the timing was right, in the divine timing. So same with Kriya Yoga. I didn't find Kriya Yoga. It found me. It was waiting for me. I wasn't waiting for it. It enlightened me that I am a Kriya Yogi and I should follow this path.
Yeah.
I wasn't accepted to it. I wasn't searching it out. Babaji hit me with his lightning bolt, and here I am today, you know? But I definitely wasn't open to any Kriya Yoga practices before I started on the path of Kriya Yoga. You know, I was like everybody else in the Maya delusional world. Like, this California tree hugger stuff doesn't work. This is a bunch of hippie woo-woo stuff. It doesn't work. Then Babaji hit me with his lightning bolt and said, the thing you hate is the thing you are, right? So this yoga doesn't work. It's a bunch of hippies and bohemian people doing it. And then I realized very quick through the lightning bolt that I am a bohemian hippie
And that's
tree
it.
hugger
I hate
person.
what I love.
I hate what I love, right? Yeah, exactly. The thing you hate the most is the thing you are. So that was a profound teaching also, right? So if I could do it, anybody could do it. So yeah, I agree with you. Kriya Yoga found me. I didn't find it, for sure. You know, and I'm trying to keep up with it. I'm a little behind, but I'm working my way up there, you know. I feel like I'm like, wait a minute, Babaji, slow down. What are the chakras? Who is Gayatri? Wait a minute, slow down. You know, you're going too fast, right? Too much stream of consciousness. You know, I'm like Neo in the Matrix. The download is too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What? You know?
What is happening?
So yeah, I agree with you. You don't find the chakras find you. So
Yeah.
if you found the chakras, it's probably by no accident, and you want to know how to cultivate it and radiate the sound syllable, the bija mantra to each chakra. Like I said, join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayogamasterclass.com. We have a one-time class in there, how to unblock your chakras. And if you want to constantly get to the advanced techniques, join us all, me, Veronica, Darren, Mariana, Paul, everybody, kriyayogamasterclass.com. And yeah, while Veronica's changing her headphones, also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We only need 40 more people to get over 1,000. So support the movement, join our Kriya Yoga family. It's 100% free. Subscribe. We have daily Babaji quotes with me and Veronica, very profound. And we edit the best parts of these soul talks and satsangs every day. So a lot of value. Join us. And
Yes.
whichever one resonates with you, that is the best way. So yeah. So if you need some tools and you're interested in these the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, pick your poison on the screen. You know, 2 are free, 1 is paid, but no pressure. Choose which works best for you.
Well, I know this Himalayan sun is brutal on your head. So
You mean the Thailand sun, right?
The Thailand sun. I think because my heart wants to go to the Himalayas, but you're in Thailand. With
you know, the Himalayan sun is brutal too, because a lot of people don't notice the sun reflects off the snow, right? So you have to wear like sunscreen. I didn't know that. Like, I was like, my guru was like, you need to buy sunscreen or you're gonna get burnt. I was like, people don't get burned in the Himalayan mountains. He was like, yeah, you'll see, you know, and he was right. Like, it reflects. So you're not wrong. The Himalayan sun is powerful. Also, the reflection on your head. I learned the hard way, right? You can get sunburn in the Himalayan mountains, the frozen tundra of the Himalayan mountains. So you're not wrong. You could get burned in the Himalayan sun, and the Thailand sun is powerful also.
They'll both get you.
They'll both get you.
Well, I like Sandy's emojis. It's snakes and dancing. So you're snake charming.
Snake charming your kundalini slowly and gently. Let it uncoil up your susimna nadi. You know, so when people say your kundalini is dangerous, I've never seen it, but we go slowly and gently. And like I said, we sing to our kundalini and our chakras. So nothing dangerous here. You know, we take the elevator from the bottom floor to the top floor. If you go straight to the top floor, and you're not ready for it, maybe you blow your
Yeah.
light bulb. But if you go slowly and gently, like we teach in our class, you'll be great, you know, and you'll live a blissful life and experience a blissful states like Darren Carter. So I'm very happy to hear the benefits and fruits of our practicing Kriya yogis and yoginis, you know, so that is a beautiful thing.
Well, this is a thought I've been having, and it's kind of harsh, but I was like, do people love me for who I am or for what I do? And do I love myself if I fall short? Because it's like, I don't know, with my health problems and not being, I don't know, it's just like, I kind of don't love myself unless I'm like doing something, like I'm bringing value to the world. But like, I don't know, it feels like everybody wants something from me. Like, I don't know. I feel like how many people just love me for me, or am I doing something for them to love me?
Yeah, if people love you for what you can do for them, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Long as you have self-love, then how other people feel about you doesn't matter, because you love yourself regardless of how other people feel. So if somebody loves you for what you can do for them, you know, it doesn't matter, because they have the wrong expectations, and that's something they have to look in the mirror. But when you love yourself and you have self-love and you have self-realization, you become a free bird. You become liberated. You moksha. You don't care. You only love me for what I could do for you. You know, like,
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. Like, who cares? I live my life as a free bird, and if you want to add to that, become a plus. If you want to minus from that, go away. You know, like, don't become an energy vampire. Or, you know, sucking my energy. You know,
Yeah.
stealing my daily charge on my battery. You know, just, this is who I am. You know, love me or leave me alone. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to be a part of it, go away. You
Yeah.
know, like,
Just
I don't
love me
care
for what I can do.
you begin to see, like, what I need you for. I need people who uplift me, and when I'm in a lower state or feeling low, you uplift me and make me a better person. If you constantly drag me down and become an energy vampire, then get lost. What I need you for? Like, how do you
Yeah.
make my fire become a bigger fire? You know, like, if you put water on my fire, you're putting my fire out. I don't need that. I need a bigger fire. So I need more energy. So yeah, if people don't respect you, they only respect you for what you can do for them. I mean, it doesn't matter. Get away from toxic people. And I would just always say, be a radiating antenna of self-love, right? You love yourself, and no matter what happens in the world, you always maintain your unshakable self-love, right? Like, you become an unshakable mountain. Like, if you love me or you don't love me, I don't care. I have my own self-love, and I radiate my own love. So I don't need anybody else, because I become a nuclear power plant of self-love 24 hours a day. So I don't need anybody else's energy, because I carry my own nuclear power plant of energy, right? So if you want to come, cool. If you don't want to come, that's cool. You know, I have my own energy. Like, what they say, come to party, bring your own bottle, right? I bring my own energy to the party, you know? Like, I don't need anybody else's bottle. I got my own bottle, you know? Like, I bring my own energy. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to do anything. You just radiate your own energy, right? Like, have my own energy will travel, you know? So I bring my own energy no matter what. And what other people do or how they feel, I don't care, you know? I'm a free bird. I'm liberated. I fly high, you know? I don't care if you like it or not, or if I don't need any other bird to help me fly. I have my own flying ability, you know? So, if you want to fly with me, that's fine. But if you want to talk bad about me, then get lost. You know, I told this story before. I read a book. It was called Jonathan Living Seagull. And all the other seagulls wanted him to eat trash, and they hated him. because he just wanted to fly as close to the sun as possible. So be a free bird and fly as close to the sun. Enjoy the wind on your face. All these other lower frequency birds eating trash off the landfill, don't worry about what they say.
Yeah,
They're
not
unimportant.
for me.
Not for me. I don't want to eat trash. I want to be free. I want to fly, right? Well, if you don't eat trash with us, we're going to talk bad about you. I don't care. I'm flying away. Goodbye, you know? So don't be with the pigs rolling in the mud and the birds eating trash off the landfill, you know? Be free. Free bird.
Free bird. I know. I just found a really great love quote. It says, pure love is a willingness to give without a thought of receiving anything in return.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pure love, giving unconditional love wholeheartedly. What feels better than that? With no expectation, no thoughts of rewards or results or anything. Just giving unconditional love straight from your heart, unlimitedly to everybody, whether they want to accept it or not. You become like a nuclear power plant radiating divine love, a satellite dish, a radio antenna vibrating, you know, the love signal everywhere, right? So yeah, I said something funny in this Soul Talks earlier. I want to be a divine sun, melting all energy vampires out there, turning them into dust, right? Same way. You know, goodbye, right? All your toxic energy has no meaning over here. Melting them away, right? So yeah, always radiate unconditional love 24 hours a day, unlimitedly, you know, no expectation, no thoughts of rewards or results, just doing it. You'll feel great, outstanding every time, for sure.
Well,
money back guarantee.
Money back guarantee. Thinking, will love save the world? I'm thinking yes.
I sure hope so, you know, like definitely the world would be a better place, less violence, less harming, less lower frequency if everybody radiated unconditional love. So I would definitely encourage the whole world to have a collective loving vibration, unlimited love, wholeheartedly, love everybody wholeheartedly, no matter what their skin tone, no matter what their flag, no matter what their religion, no matter what their language, love everybody wholeheartedly. And I think the 99% can overcome the 1% by unconditional love, you know?
Well, Darren Carter has a comment. He says he's been getting strange vibration feelings in different places on the body. That sort of feeling when your phone goes off in your pocket. Oh.
Yeah, definitely. When you start practicing Kriya Yoga wholeheartedly, you start feeling these spidey senses, these tinglings in your body. Like sometimes when I do our Kriya Yoga class, I feel it's almost like my cells are popping in my body. So it's it's a beautiful thing to feel these tinglings. And these are good signposts and confirmations on the path of Kriya Yoga. So yeah, I would look at these as beautiful blessings that you're on the right track. Because anytime I feel like these tingling sensations in my body, I always know, like, yeah, I'm on the right track. I call it my spiritual spidey sense, like that tingling, that kind of pinching in your body, you know? So what a beautiful thing. Yeah, and I definitely would say it's a good signpost, or a good confirmation on the path of Kriya Yoga.
And then Sandy has a comment. She says, I love and accept myself fully and completely. I've been saying that affirmation for years.
Yeah, that's a good affirmation. I would recommend everybody to say that to the water in your body. I love and accept myself fully and completely. That's a good one. You know, I'm put that in my pocket. You know, that really cultivates and enhances your self-love. I love and accept myself fully and completely. Yeah, good one, Sandy. Thank you for that. Very beautiful and profound.
I'll put it on my bathroom mirror. I need to remind myself.
Yeah, remind yourself, right? Right on your look at it, put it on the side of your bed, right?
Yeah.
Print it out,
I,
and
yeah.
look at that every day. That's a good one.
Yeah. I love and accept myself fully and completely. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Like,
Can't go wrong
nothing.
with that one.
Yeah. Um, I guess I'll end like I usually do with questions from Arjuna to Krishna and me to you years a year ago. Like, let me see. Arjuna asked Krishna, "What are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence?" Whoa.
Somebody who reaches a state of enlightenment or self-realization, they really don't have a care in the world. Like I used to look at these yogis in the Himalayan mountains, and they were like out of space. They were like, to a normal person, person attached to the Maya delusional world, they look like crazy. But when I started experiencing the higher states of samadhi, I realized that that was the highest state. So when you become realized, or you reach a state of self-realization, you not attached to anything in this Maya delusional world. You don't have a care in the world. You're just in a 24-hour blissful self-realized state. So that's how you could really tell that somebody is in a higher enlightenment state. They don't care anything about the Maya delusional world. They're just blissed out 24-hour day yogis in their Kriya yoga samadhi dreamland, in their samadhi wonderland, their Disneyland. They're just
Woo.
in outer space. And they're in their happy place. That's probably a good way to say it, right? So they don't have a care in the world. So I would definitely wait to see somebody's in a higher blissful state. They have an unshakable meditative samadhi state that no matter what happens cannot be shaken. Like I always say, be the unshakable mountain. No matter how much wind there is, unshakable. No matter how much snow there is, unshakable. No matter how much sun there is, unshakable. So no matter how much rain there is, unshakable. Nothing shakes your mountain. So no matter what happens in this Maya delusional world, they look at it as a comedy show on the universal stage. They don't get attached to it. They don't even acknowledge it. It's clouds passing in the sky. You know, it's water under the bridge. So they just stay in a 24-hour blissed out yogic state. You know, to regular people, it looks like they're lost their mind or they're crazy, but to yogic people, they understand. So the best way to tell when somebody's in a highly enlightened state would be that way. They're just 24-hour day blissed out yogis in their happy place, unshaken by anything that happens in this Maya delusional world, for sure.
Oh, we have a new person. Barsha Rainy Swain says Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Jai Shiva. Jai Shiva. Adi Yogi, the first yogi, the pure consciousness, pure enlightenment, the highest of them all. So I am definitely a devotee of Lord Shiva, the greatest of all, right? First yogi, Adi Yogi. So anytime, you can never go wrong with Om Namah Shivaya. Anywhere you go in India, you say Om Namah Shivaya, you are their brother, for sure, right? So the universal accepted mantra, you can never go wrong with Om Namah Shivaya. So I agree with you.
Yes. Then my last question, I asked you this last year, but I think it's still, people still want, I don't know, I still think it's a good question. Do we all have different spiritual gifts we need to develop in this life when we're ready?
Yeah, I would say all all your spiritual gifts, all your siddhis, which are yogic powers, are dormant, and they're waiting for you to unlock them. So I say we all have dormant spiritual gifts or siddhis that are there, but this isn't the ultimate goal of Kriya Yoga. My guru used to say, who wants siddhis? The short answer, the ego. The long answer, nobody. So these are just confirmations and byproducts of practicing Kriya Yoga, but they just happen, you know? So, yeah, I would say the more you do Kriya Yoga, the more you align yourself and you begin to unlock and realize your inner spiritual gifts, and these CDs and these gifts kind of just happen, you know? So it's not the end all be all. It's not the end of the road. It's not the destination, but it's these signposts or breadcrumbs that happen on the spiritual path. So, yeah, I definitely say we all have dormant spiritual abilities, but just do your sadhana, your Kriya Yoga practice wholeheartedly, and they'll come around. And you know, it's a good confirmation. But I've seen many CDs and spiritual gifts that yogis have had, but I try not to attach it. You know, I try to do my own inner work. It's basically a example of what you could do when you do your inner work, and it's a byproduct of your own sadhana. So, yeah, I wouldn't attach to it or try to make sense of it. It comes in divine timing. Let's say it right. So when you least suspect it, you never know. You might be levitating. You know, but just enjoy it. You know. It's not an on-demand thing in my case, you know, like I can't summon the levitation. It's like, you're doing a good job. I give you a spiritual gift for confirmation to show you you're on the right track, something like that. So yeah, I definitely would say.
Nice. I don't know. Darren Carter says, "Thanks, guys. You make my day when I catch you guys live." Oh, thank you, Darren.
You make my day too, Darren Carter. So thank you for joining us always. I hope you have a great start to your day in the UK, and you're always welcome at any of our classes, any of our live streams, or any of our inner circle soul coaching talks, or you know, yeah. So you're welcome always, anytime. So don't be a stranger. Keep those comments on our YouTube videos coming also. I enjoy those also.
And then from somebody new, Barsha Rainey Swain, he said that a yogi said that if we go and align with our divine, the siddhas will serve you no need for you to go after them. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's basically what I said. Like when you do your sadhana wholeheartedly, there's no real need for these CTs, you know. They just happen. They're just a byproduct. They're just a confirmation on the spiritual path. So you kind of come to the realization, like, what am I going to do with these CT, or levitation or bilocation or whatever? You know, it's cool. It's a good confirmation, a breadcrumb, a signpost on the spiritual path, but this is not the end all be all. This is not why I practice Kriya Yoga, to get magical powers. It's more about self-realization, Satchinanda, you know, absolute being, absolute consciousness, absolute bliss, you know, these higher forms of samadhi and different stuff, you know, enlightenment. So it's just little secrets between you and God, you know, between you and God. Like if I levitated when I do my sadhana tonight, I wouldn't tell anybody. It's between me and God, secret between me and God, right? My guru used to say when we would see CDs in the Himalayan mountains, nothing to see here. I'd be like, Baba, you saw that? I didn't see anything. Do you see anything? No, I guess not, you know? So it's a good confirmation of things you could accomplish if you put your mind to it, but it's not going to do your inner work for you. Once you cultivate your inner work and you unlock and realize your inner self, these things happen as a byproduct. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So I would definitely say, but yeah, it's not the end all be all. It's not the ultimate goal of Kriya Yoga. It's not why we practice Kriya Yoga. So I would say that yogi is pretty wise. You know, we align ourselves. We center ourselves with the divine. We align the pillar of light with our Susimna Nadi, and CDs don't really serve you, and there's no need to go after them. It's just a byproduct. It's just a little breadcrumb to show you're going the right direction on the spiritual path.
Well,
So yeah, I would say Varsha Ramaswamy Sawin. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Support the movement, right? Add VEDGURUDEV. If you're not subscribed, anybody watching this, make sure you subscribe. 100% free. And if you really like what I'm saying and you want to join 630 practicing Kriya yogis and yoginis from all around the world, 100% free, join our group. Go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. And we got a bunch of mini courses in there and a lot of value, a lot of great, profound posts every day, interactive community. You know, probably one of the most interactive communities in the spirituality category in SKOOL. I think we're number 6 and number 7 in SKOOL now. So free SKOOL number 6, paid SKOOL number 7. So join a lot of people practicing Kriya Yoga, 100% free. Around the world. And if you like the value we give, master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, you know, enjoy the advanced techniques, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And I guess we'll wrap this up now. Every 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our VEDGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach every Sunday. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our satsangs. Usually go 3-4 hours. And yeah, every day on our YouTube channel, Babaji Quote, and long form soul talks or satsang edit, where we chop these up and we use the best parts in our daily sadhana. So if you like what I'm saying here, you'll see it every day on our YouTube channel. So yeah, and yeah, just be the best yogi you could be, you know. So whichever one of these resonate with you, I'll let you choose. You know, start off slow. First 2 are free. It's 100% free to join our YouTube channel, support the movement, join our Kriya Yoga family. 100% free to join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com. So money should not be a barrier. And if you want to support the movement financially, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But up to you, no pressure.
Up to you.
Pick which resonates with you the best. Oh, and yeah, every Monday we have Mantra Monday. So we will be premiering Mataji's Mula Mantra this Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And we have this will be our second one. Our first one was obviously Babaji. So you could go back and watch that. And that premieres Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The world premiere of Mataji's Mula Mantra. 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. It should be outstanding with me and Veronica. So I'll be counting on my Raksha beads, but if you don't, you'll see Veronica counting on her fingers, you know? So fingers have 4 parts, you know? So she'll be counting on her fingers. So if you love mantras, we got Mantra Monday for you. So please join us. And I guess if there are no more questions, we could wrap this up. Anything else we should cover?
I just want to say
Soul Talks?
Thank you, VEDGURUDEV, for hosting this the Soul Talks sat song. I think it's the best sat song in all the land. So subscribe to our channel because we have the best sat songs. So, and thank you for everybody that joined tonight. I just think that these conversations are so good to uplift our souls. So yeah, thank everybody for coming.
Yeah. Very profound. Yeah. I think I invoked a windstorm, you know?
Yes. Woo.
I guess that's the cue. You've said enough, VEDAGURUDEV. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap
Wrap
it
it up. You know?
Oh. Darren Carter says yes, and thank you and love you both. I love you, Darren. Aw.
Yeah. I love you too, Darren. Thank you for being a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Very profound. You know, thank you for joining our Kriya Yoga family. Always welcome, anytime.
And then Sandy says thank you to you both. And
Thank you,
hands
thank
and
you, thank you, thank you.
she sent us so many hearts.
Hearts and
Aw.
prayer hands, never enough, right? In our
Yes.
Kriya Yoga school, if you join, you'll notice we encourage the emojis and the prayer hands and the likes and the comments. So
Yes.
never enough emojis, never enough prayer hands and emojis out there for sure.
Yes. Cannot have enough love and prayer.
Never
Yes.
enough love.
Well, I guess we got to end this. I'm so sad.
All right. Well, I guess it's our cue to wrap
Yeah.
it up. So, as we do in all of our sad songs and all of our soul talks, we will give you Mantra Diksha, Babaji's direct phone number. So if you're ever going through anything and you want to call upon Babaji, I will give you Babaji's direct phone number, Mantra Diksha for Babaji's mantra, his Mula mantra. And his Mula mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love and healing energy to all people all around the world. All of our Kriya Yoga School members, all of our friends and family, all of our loved ones, all of our children, sending healing, love, peaceful energy to all people all around the world with our Shakti, our Shanti Universal Peace Mantra. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Okay. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em Spirit. Swami Kami Amen Amen. Om and Selah Home.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em Om Spirit. Swami Kami Amen Amen. Om in Selah Home. Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Babaji Namo. Kriya 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 Babaji